Long live the Empire.
Hello there, fellow collectors. Welcome to the show. Welcome to episode 37 of Sneak Peek. I am here with the one and only Mr. Up and Comer, aka Mr. Meow, aka Mr. This Just In, aka Justin, aka How Yeah. What's up, bro? Dude, it's been a while, man. Happy to have you back, dude. You've been doing some really awesome stuff on your channel.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, your stuff's been going, looks like it's been going great. It sounds like it's been going great, dude. How have you been, man?
Yeah. I've been good, man. This like we were talking about, this daylight savings time's kind of got me feeling kind of weird, man. I don't know how to, not used to this yet. It was dark at 5 o'clock, and but no, other than that, man, been really well. Yeah, having a blast. We had a great episode on Friday. Did rates some Halloween candy for the Halloween special.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just been, been busy, but it's also been, a lot of fun. So, October just flew by. It's just so crazy to me that it's already November. And I look forward to October and Halloween all year, and I literally felt like I didn't even get in the rhythm of it, and it's already gone. It's wild.
I agree, dude. It's crazy. I can't believe it's November. I can't believe I'm going to be probably putting up Christmas decorations here soon. I'm an early Christmas decoration person. I'm usually before Thanksgiving. Do you have a preference? Do you put up a lot of Christmas stuff, or do you get excited about Christmas?
Oh yeah, I get super excited about Christmas. I usually try to wait until the week of Thanksgiving, but honestly, whenever we feel like putting it up is normally when we'll put it up. So we usually give about at least a week to 2 weeks just to get all the Halloween stuff down, because we decorate big time for Halloween. So just to get all that stuff down and then put it. So normally the week of Thanksgiving is when I'll have it up. Like as soon as that week starts, is when I'll have the Christmas stuff up, because that's when I feel like the holiday season like really starts, is like that week, because a lot of times you're off work for Thanksgiving, all that stuff. So
yes, man. Then you're like a month away from Christmas. Very exciting stuff. I'm sure we'll be talking about Christmas stuff as we get closer. Everybody's going to start doing their top 20 or top 10 figures of 2024. Happens every year. All the people on YouTube do that. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, dude. Happy belated Halloween now.
Yeah.
Did you have a good Halloween? Did you eat some S tier candy?
Oh yeah, a lot of S tier candy, man. I had too much candy. I just bought candy, threw it in a bowl, and just had the bowl by me while I was watching, horror movies. Like I was telling you, and like I said on Friday, it was like really low key this year for me. I usually do it really big for Halloween. Like we'll normally go we've gone to like Halloween Horror Nights, local stuff like haunted houses, all this different stuff. Sometimes I'll go see like a movie at the Alamo Draft House, like
very cool.
All this different stuff. Yeah, but this year, man, it flew by so fast, and the weather here has not felt like fall even one day. So it was a weird year, to be honest with you. It just kind of like got here and like is already gone, and so I didn't even have time to really. It's probably the most laid back one I've had in a while, but it was still good. It was still good to kind of just hang out, watch scary movies, which I do year round, but like Halloween themed scary movies. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, can't complain, man. What about you? I know y'all did those costumes on Wolfpack were amazing, man. Y'all went over and beyond for that. It's gonna be hard to top that one next year for you guys.
It's gonna be hard to top that one next year. I'm gonna have to really come up with something. I don't know. I was planning that one. That one was in the works for a while. It was actually I did a Grand Admiral Thrawn. It was actually very simple to do. But it turned out really nice. I was really happy with it.
It looked good.
I was a little worried about the face paint not coming off, but I dyed my hair black with this random like Crayola washable paint, and it says like do not put in your hair or on your face. So I'm like, well shit, if this is on my hair, like is this actually going to come out? Because it was like I was layering black like paint in there running through my, I was like, whatever, I gotta do it for the people.
Yeah,
gotta do it for the people. So yeah,
now you're gonna look like Sidious in episode 3 in a week. But all,
in 1 week when it deteriorates my skin. But yeah, Wolfpack was really fun with those guys. That was we all kind of upped it for our costumes this year, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, Halloween was good for me. We ran out of candy this year, which like we get 2 big bags from Costco. We ran out. So there were
that's like, crazy.
My neighborhood is like prime trick-or-treating. The houses are like kind of not too far spaced out, so when you like walk around, you're just like you hit a bunch of houses. It's a huge it's like a few miles, my neighborhood. It's like crazy, and I'm all the way in the back. So it's a lot of fun. I made spooky juice for the adults as always, and yeah, it's a good time, man. We had fun. It was beautiful weather. It was like mid to low 60s that day.
Dang.
So I had the fire pit out in the driveway. It was like a fall day. It was just we've gotten really lucky since we've started doing the tradition. But
you decorate in the yard? Like you got yard decorations and stuff?
I don't decorate really kind of my yard. We have like in our walkway, we have like a rock, kind of like a front little like red rock pit. It's not really a pit, but you know, like it's kind of like a little decorative area where there were like some plants and stuff there, but we took all that out and put like some landscape rocks down. But in there I make a graveyard. So yeah, so I put up like some like gravestones and some like zombie hands coming out of the ground, a skeleton. Like I do stuff in there, and then like we do a lot of stuff on our porch too. So I actually have like a giant bone. It's called a bone throne. I got from Home Depot, dude. It's literally a throne made out of bones. Called the bone. It's literally called the bone throne, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, that could be interpreted a lot of different ways.
Go look up the bone throne. Exactly. And then we have a giant Grim Reaper, is like 7 feet tall, that we have on the front porch. So nice. I hang ghosts from my gutters, you know. So like I go all out for Halloween for the decorations outside. Yeah. So it was good. Now I had to go put it all away, which is always the worst part.
I was gonna say, do you do the same for Christmas? Are you gonna be like Clark Griswold out there?
I don't do too much for Christmas just because it gets so cold here, like during the winter, that it's like I don't do as much outdoors for Christmas. I will probably, you know, as my kids get older, but I love Christmas. I just don't do a lot of decoration stuff for it.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Indoors, yes, with the tree and all that stuff.
Just not out. Yeah.
Just not really a lot of outdoor stuff. But yeah, man. Well, enough about the holidays. Let's get into some stuff because we got some fun stuff to cover. We got a few figures, and we finally have the long-awaited ranking of the Ahsoka line separately this time. Which reminds me, I need to make sure I pull up some stuff because a lot of people in my Facebook group, the Evil Empire Facebook group, posted all their rankings. There's a bunch of them, so I want to like feature those a little bit as we talk about them and pull those up because I think that's pretty cool. But before we get to that, that's going to be later on the episode. Welcome into the show, everybody, where we review all this week's 1/6 scale news. I hope this helps you get rid of your Sunday scaries, because Halloween may be over, but the Sunday scaries are forever. So if you want to get rid of them, be here and enjoy your stay, everybody. A little housekeeping for you. If you like what we do on Sundays, please consider supporting the channel, becoming a member of the Evil Empire, where you get access to a bunch of cool perks, including custom emojis, exclusive shoutouts, members only early access, and also giveaways on the shows. You can join by hitting the like button. It's always pinned in the live chat at the top, or you can check out the description. It's all in there. Huge shout out. We got like 43 members right now that are like 43, and then there were 5 gifted. Still don't know how the gifted subs happen. I turned those gifted subs, or I'm sorry, gifted channel memberships. I turned it off. Somehow it got bypassed.
Wow. That's impressive.
We got
man.
48, but we got 43 like non-gifted and then 5 additional gifted. So yeah, it's really cool. Thank you everybody so much for the support. But becoming channel members, always cool stuff going on if you join the channel membership. And Justin, do you want to talk a little bit about your channel? Like, are you like getting close potentially to doing like monetization stuff? Do you want to talk about that at all?
I could just mention it real quickly. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know, I just crossed over the 500 subscriber threshold. So I know a lot of you guys in the chat.
I'm gonna let the man say it. Dude, that 500 is hard to get, bro.
It's
a
grind,
you to say
man.
it out loud. I didn't want to say it. I was just trying to get you to say it.
No, I appreciate it. I feel silly. Like,
Congrats,
I mean,
dude.
I'm proud of it. I just feel kind of like, I don't want to seem like I'm like bringing attention, but
no,
but yeah, a lot of people in the chat here have been super supportive. I'm sure almost everybody's seen the chat at some point has probably checked out at least something of mine or tuned into the live stream. So, couldn't a team effort, plus you having me on the streams, Brick, Jedi, Movie Cannon, Connor, Hot Toys Hotline, like, list goes on. But just, it's like, it feels like that first big milestone when you do YouTube, like, because it's, YouTube kind of makes it a milestone for you. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But yeah, pretty soon, I'm sure I'll be having, unlocking like the, I guess like where you can do super chats, like kind of the stuff you do on your stream. So that'll be kind of interesting to learn how to do that. But yeah, just wanted to say thanks to everybody once again for all the support, man, and as you as well, Steve. Yeah, man, it's been a grind, but it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been a lot of hard work. It's been busy, but it's fun as well. You know what I mean? So
yeah, dude, congrats, well deserved. It's a lot of work, like. It's a lot of work behind the scenes that, doing YouTube stuff. Like, you got to put in the work to get there. So, well deserved, man. I know you've been putting in the work, and it's cool to see, how your channel has grown and how you've kind of been doing different stuff. And, yeah, I'm excited to see what you do with the channel. Everybody go check out, obviously go check out Justin's, channel. It's always in the description. And, yeah, go check out his live stream on Fridays too, which is a lot of fun. Casual Friday. Very fun show.
Had a blast this last Friday, but
okay, go watch Casual Fridays. You lead into the weekend and end the weekend here to get rid of those Sunday scaries, everybody.
Yeah, it's kind of combo. Yeah, it's like a book. The book ends. You know what I mean? Exactly. You start here and then
and then you do whatever you want in the middle, create your own story, but then you got to finish the story here.
That's right.
Like Cody Rhodes. WWE reference.
No, but I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, of course, man. Happy to help in any way that I can. But yeah. Also, what do we got? Where are we at? Let me pull something up over here. Is this it? So I need. Oh yes. Okay, guys. If you're looking for some cases like the ones behind me, go check out MODUSPACE.com, and you can use code SNEAKER for $20 off your order. But if you're looking for cases, look at that Black Friday sale. Here it is. The more you spend, the more of a discount you get. But if you spend over $1,500 or more, you get a 15% discount. This is probably the best time to buy cases right now. This is the best time to like order some cases, 15% off. If you would, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. If you want to buy some cases, that would be awesome. But yeah, best time to buy. You save a good chunk of money when you get them in November. So yeah, go check out MODUSPACE.
Dude, I think I've come around to your seeing that picture reminded me. I know I'm a big like regular poster guy, that I used to collect like movies, but still do, but not at the rate I used to. But dude, I know you got like a poster set up where it like cycles through like the image and it's like a backlit. Like seeing that picture of the Batman poster with the backlit stuff, I gotta get that, man. I gotta get that type of look. I know it had nothing to do with MODUSPACE, but
oh yeah,
I just saw that and
you can get like some cool poster stuff. When I was looking into like how I wanted to do a poster, I know you can actually get like those frame lit posters, like where they actually have like lights on the borders, kind of like theater style. I didn't really know too much about that, but there's a lot of cool stuff you can do posters, man.
I want it to look like my dream thing, like when I create like my green room. Oh, for sure. I want it to look like a marquee, like kind of like when you go to the theater, and it's at night and you see like the actual like posters like leading up to the theater. That's kind of what I would eventually want.
Yeah, people do some cool too, like little screens above that say like now showing, and like if you have like a theater room or something, or just somewhere where you watch movies, like you can put the movie digitally up there. I just feel like that's so cool, man. But
those module spaces look good. Like it just looks good all together. I know those are like probably those are just like generated images, but that I kind of like seeing how they show it with everything in your room.
Yeah, they give you the full look of everything, how the cases fit in. Yeah, dude. Yeah, MODUSPACE are awesome. Expensive, but like I said, November, best time to buy. And then last but not least, before we address the chat, I want to give a huge shout out to Underground Figures. As always, you can check them out by going to undergroundfigures.net, make an account on their website. You're eligible for no NRD pre-orders. You don't have to put any money down, which I love. You just get invoiced when it ships. Great. They have great prices, double box, all shipments free of charge. Check out the description below. Please mention I sent you if you order something, or even if you just have a question. Helps me get giveaways for you guys for the channel, so I'd really appreciate that. And also, oh, look at that. There's an Obi-Wan Kenobi deluxe exclusive right here.
I just got my invoice for that on Friday.
I forgot to pull up the tab. This is so crazy. There's a Kenobi Vader on here. And I think it's a deluxe exclusive. So I wonder.
That Anakin's been sitting there for a while too.
Must have got a deluxe exclusive. Yeah, T-1000's on there. Anakin, Obi-Wan is still up here. If you're looking for a DX26, that figure is amazing, dude.
You've already opened that one?
Yep, I haven't, dude. I've been so busy. I haven't even had time to put it in my case yet. But I have a spot ready for it. I just need to set it up.
I just paid the invoice from Underground. He sent it to me. I guess it was like either Thursday night or Friday morning. So I should get it probably like Friday of next week. Hopefully it gets here by the weekend. Oh man. I'm excited for that one, man. To have that with the Kenobi Vader.
You're gonna be happy, dude. It's a
first Obi-Wan, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be real happy, man. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, man.
First Obi-Wan, let's go. Yeah, that's awesome, man. But go
S tier Jedi, I'd say.
Dude, S tier, bro.
Right up there with Mace.
Dude, right up there with the Snickers bar candy and trolley gummy worms, which it's a shame, bro. I can't talk about it.
Dude, I was trying to tell everybody that I just randomly picked a tier list that was already, and so like there was a whole thing of like if gushers should be like, so it was this whole thing in the video.
I'm sure people were like, oh, you should add in these different types of candies and all this stuff. And
yeah, it was fun though, but we came to a yeah, dude. But I'm telling you, man, I can't believe you're not a big Kit Kat guy. We won't get into it too much, but man, you've been texting me mid cat and all this stuff all day.
I had a Kit Kat today. Almost underwhelming candy bar. Just a generic plain Kit Kat, dude. I had a Snickers right before it. That was probably why too. I had a mini snack size Snickers, which I can't have like within my house. Like I have a peanut allergy in my household, so we can't really have anything peanut in our house. So. I gotta be really careful with eating it. So a lot of times I'll eat it at work. But dude, Snickers all-time GOAT candy bar, just unbeatable Snickers bar. But then I ate a Kit Kat right after, dude.
I will say
mid cat name.
I still think Kit Kat is amazing, even in the bite size. But I will say a Kit Kat is way better if you get like the full size candy bar of it. Like it's not as thick. It's like thinner. The chocolate seems fresher for whatever reason. But you like Reese's, right? Like oh yeah, Reese's cups and stuff.
Reese's are good. I just can't.
I feel like across the board, most people like at least would
Reese's
agree on that.
Pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah. Oh, candy. Yeah, you go on about that, which is what you did, guys. Go check out Justin's latest episode of Casual Friday. We talked about candy for like 2 hours.
Yeah, dude.
And then last thing I want to say before we address the chat, as we're already over 20 minutes into the show, but we've been having fun just chatting and catching up. All super chats for the month of November, every single one, 100%, are going to go towards donation of toys for kids in need. So what I'm going to do is go to a local comic book store, which I already have picked out. I'm going to buy a bunch of toys and then I'm going to donate them. So that's going to be really fun. So all super chats. YouTube made like this new goal function. I started a goal. My goal, I'm just going to have a goal for every like stream for the month of November to try to get 5 super chats of, I think it's like $5 or more is the goal for the whole stream. It has like a timer on there, but that's gonna be my goal, to try to raise some money. There's already like, I did a couple video game streams and raised like a little over $100 already. So I want to try to raise like maybe a couple $100, just buy some toys for people and support a local business at the same time around the holidays. So so yes, all super chats, 100%. I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm gonna do some content surrounding it as well, obviously, so everybody knows that it's legitimate. Go towards donated toys. I need to update this a little bit. Yes, that is it. So something cool that I've been wanting to do for a long time, to kind of give back to some kids this holiday. Okay, let me get to the chat. Okay, we are 23 minutes in here. We got 40 people in here watching. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. And let's go. We got Nick's Collectibles in the house. He says, let's go. What's up, Nick? This guy, man. Met him in person at New York Comic Con. What a dude. Real one right here. He's a great dude. Thank you for being here, bro. We got channel member Clinton Martin in the house. Says, howdy, folks. Howdy to you, bro. Thank you so much for being here. We got Grand Moff Cage. Says, what up, Evil Empire? Hope you are all kicking ass. You too, bro. Thank you so much for being here. Another channel member, 12-inch stream. Hello, community of collectors. I received my MMS 133 Hot Toys Ghost Rider with Hell Cycle. Very cool. I know he put that in the Facebook chat today. That's a pickup right there. Very cool piece. Very cool piece. We got Grand Admiral Valkyrie Magnus in the house. Good evening, EvilSneaker and How You Figure and friends. Evil Empire time. Long live the Empire. Let's go, bro. Thanks so much for being here. Another channel member, Christian Crosshair Cooper. What's up, Steve, Justin, and chat? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm sure Christian will talk about the pickup that he got at some point in the chat today.
I think he's at Disney World.
Is he? He used to go there
on Friday. On Friday, he's like, "Hey man, checking in from Disney World." I was like, "Dude, why? I appreciate you being here, man, but go enjoy Disney."
I wonder if he has a season pass. I know he goes a lot.
Oh, he's got to, man.
He lives pretty close. He's going. He goes there all the time.
Yeah, dude, he's there. Yeah, for sure.
We got Collection Obsession in the house. What's up, channel member? Says hi all. Let's go. Let's go. We got Universal Key in here. Evening, everyone. Thank you for being here, man. We got longtime channel member Tider FL in the house. What's up, everyone? What's up, man? Thank you so much for being here. Grand Admiral Howard Potts is in the house. What's up, brother? He says evening, Empire. Evening to you as well. And we got Grand Admiral Thrawn's office. Yes, the office of Grand Admiral Thrawn himself has a rank. And he is praising us, apparently.
Can't believe you got to shake that guy's hand, man.
Dude, what a guy, man.
Wow.
People just don't know. I can't say enough. Just the GOAT right here.
Did he mention me at all? Did he say like, yeah, man, Justin's a cool dude or anything? Did that like at any point?
Oh yeah, dude. He had some very nice things to say about you. Yeah, he truly did. Yeah, dude, he's just no, he is yeah, man. Just I'm happy that he's a friend, and it was just good guy. I lucked out being able to hang out with him for the weekend and staying at his place and stuff. So
yeah, dude.
Yes,
super good dude.
It was awesome. We got Grand Admiral of the channel, Andreas IB in the house. Says hi all. What's up? Thanks so much for being here. We got Grand Moff Eric Hankey. What are you laughing at?
This Nick's Collectibles.
Oh,
Nick's
Collectibles. I'm not down there yet. So I'm not down there yet. We got Joven in the house. What's up, Joven? Howdy, y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, man. Hopefully this helps you get rid of those Sunday scaries. By God, it's gotta be Justin. It's my job, Jim Ross. Dang, Eric says my birthday's November 19th. October went fast. It really did.
I feel like October goes by faster than any month. I would say of the year.
It really does, dude. And like, I'm really looking forward to the holiday season now.
I am too.
A lot of time off work, and just like I'm really excited for some holiday cheer, man.
Yeah, me too.
But I do love Halloween. Yeah. We got Machiavelli Don in here. Christmas tree up now.
Let's go.
Let's go. We got Chris Santos in here. How's everybody doing? Oh, hold on. How's everyone doing today? How are you doing, Chris? Thanks so much for being here. We got Darth Malik's missing lower jaw. Always love the name every time I see it. Happy Sunday to you, man. Thank you for being here. We got Keith Lee in the house. What's up, Justin, Steve? Hope everyone had a great weekend. You as well, bro. Thank you so much for being here as always, Keith. Appreciate it. We got Eclectic Collector in the house. What's up, everyone? What's up to you? Thanks for being here. Clinton says Bone Throne. That's what my wife called. Good Lord. It's a very interesting name. Very, very interesting name. Oh boy. It's also the nickname. Oh boy. The Bone Throne. It's crazy, dude.
You're lucky they didn't have to like do a price check. Like, yeah, can we get a price check on the Bone Throne, please? Yeah. Price check on the Bone Throne.
Dude, it's literally it's like Game of Thrones style chair, but with bones and like a skull in it and stuff. And this is literally called that. It's actually a pretty dope chair. If I would put it in my basement, if I had like room down here to actually have it down here, but no, I just keep it on the front porch and put a skeleton on it. Skeleton sitting on it with his skeleton dog. It's very cool. Nick is saying congrats to you. We got Channel member Jose G. Hernandez in the house says, hey, everyone, good to see Justin back. Yes, it is. It is very good to see Justin back. We got Striker 47 in here. He says, good evening, everyone. I feel Hot Toys should make John Wick's car for the 10th anniversary of the franchise. That would be sick.
I would love that, dude.
That would be really sick, considering we still don't have a Hot Toys 22 Batmobile. That's still up in the air. I would buy John Wick's car. They do that, I'm buying it. John Wick, man.
I think I would as well.
Yeah, that would be a sick car to have in 6 scale, man. For real. We got longtime channel member Brad Cormack in the house. What's up, Brad? It says evening, everyone. Hello there. Hello to you. Got SG Collectibles in here as always. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, sir. Something, Cody Rhodes. To get my feet. I'm not trying to get demonetized because I sang that perfectly. What's up, Brandon? We got Brandon in the house. Says, I got Obi-Wan coming in from Underground this week, and that deluxe Obi-Wan Kenobi Vader on pre-order. Ray's the best. He really is.
Yeah, man, I'm getting that Obi-Wan too, baby. Let's go.
That's exciting, man. I also just got my Return of the Jedi Darth Vader invoice.
From Sideshow?
No, from Underground.
Oh, I thought you got the exclusive. Didn't Sideshow have an exclusive piece or something?
I don't think so. I don't think Sideshow had an exclusive Return of the. I don't think Return of the Jedi had an exclusive piece.
Maybe that was John Wick. We got John Wick through.
Yep, John Wick is the rifle.
Yeah.
The rifle, yep. But I don't think Return of the Jedi Vader had an exclusive one. I could be wrong, but if it was, that means I didn't really care about getting the exclusive version. But yeah. Keith Lee says, try Canadian Kit Kat, much better than the US version. That would be a good idea. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll do that. Look at this guy. Grand Admiral Holly Figure celebrates 9 months membership. Getting rid of those Sunday scaries. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, dude. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Can't wait till you start your channel membership so I can be the very first member, which means you will message me the moment you get monetization. I will be the first one.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good, man. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. We got Edric23 in the house. Says, hello there. Hello there, Edric. Thanks so much for being here. Look at this. Holy moly. We got, is this a super sticker? It is. Valkyrie Magnus with the 1999 super sticker. And for some reason, this program that I use to stream does descriptions of whatever the sticker is. It is a lemon character bowing his head while spreading hearts with his arms. Lovely. Lovely.
That's a good sticker.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Like I said, all this, all the super stickers, all the super chats, everything going towards donations for toys for kids this holiday season in my area. Gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome. Hopefully, hope to buy some cool stuff. And then, wow, look at this. How you figure the guy himself right here. This man. Let's go. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So cool you guys to do that. I'm excited about doing it. And yeah, it's just really cool, man. I think it's gonna be a cool video to do, and I'm going to a place locally that I haven't been to that I'm kind of excited about, local comic shop.
That's going to be cool as well.
Yeah, I kind of
like
want to
you
just
said, to kind of have
vlog that too a little bit to do that. And I'm gonna reach out. I've chatted with them in the past. I'm gonna reach out to them and just make sure it's cool that I like come in, and I'm just gonna tell them what I'm doing and just like, you know, I want to film a little bit, make a video of the store and stuff, and I'm sure he's gonna be fine with it. But
yeah,
yeah.
Already spreading the Christmas cheer, man.
Exactly.
Early November.
Exactly. Christian has a season pass. Season pass confirmed.
Nice, bro.
Look at this guy. He shook his hand too. I didn't clean it for a week after that. Wow.
Dude, that's incredible.
I am honored. I am honored.
And wasn't he Spider-Man? Wasn't he Spider-Man as well?
He was.
Did you feel like was Nick's Collectibles? I know he's a great guy. You've told me he's a great guy when you met him. When he switched over into Spider-Man, did he keep that friendly neighborhood Spider-Man vibe, or did he kind of?
Nick could be Spider-Man.
Yeah,
he's that.
That's what I was thinking. He looks great. He looked great in the suit, man. He looked like. I mean, I saw like some of the videos. It seems like everybody's wanting to take pictures with him.
Oh, constantly.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
He was in that thing like all day long.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how he did that.
No neck seam. You gotta like take it off from like the sides and the back, and then, like pull it up over your head. So this dude was in that thing. Couldn't even see it all the way. Crazy.
You gotta respect that, man.
Crazy, dude. It's awesome. We got Trash Pan in the house. Can you give me a hell yeah? You're gonna give me a hell yeah?
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Dude, I can't get into wrestling quotes tonight. We'll go down a rabbit hole. We got 1/6 Star Wars Pimpazoy in the house. What's up? What's up, dude? Star Wars Hot Toys coming in right and left. Just got in 2 Stormtroopers with backdrops, new Moff Gideon, 3 Praetorian Guards, and Scorch. That's a haul.
Yeah, dude, that is.
That's crazy.
Those Praetorian Guards look good.
Dude, they do. They do. They really do. I kind of like, I'm not going to lie, at some point I'd like to get a Moff Gideon and get one of the, at least one guard, you know, to go next to.
I almost got that Moff Gideon, and then like Balin got released, and then something else that I had on, like, so it kind of saved me from getting him. But that eventually I'm going to pick that one up. Like, that one looks really good. I kind of want that for the Mando display.
Yeah, dude. I agree. Mando, they keep bringing it. They keep bringing it. I'm sure
that when that movie comes out, yeah. Said the words right out of my mouth.
Another Mando. You're gonna get another Mando figure. They're gonna change it up just slightly.
And dude, nothing replicates the hype. As awesome as it is to get ready for a show, nothing replicates the hype of like a theatrical release for Star Wars. Even if it ends up being shit, like the hype going into it, you're hoping for the best. That movie's gonna be so hype, man. I can't wait to kind of get hyped for those movies. See the trailer, all that stuff, man.
Dude, me too. And I'm hoping it's like a culmination of this. Like, I know Ahsoka season 2 is going to come out. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping like all of that stuff is going to be part of that movie as well. The other shows that have come out, the stuff that's happened in Book of Boba Fett, what characters are we going to see in the movie? Like, it's going to be really cool. And I'm sure we're going to get some great figures from it.
Oh yeah.
Jovan says Japan has all sorts of flavors for Kit Kat. I've seen this. It's pretty crazy, actually. I have seen this.
Dude, I want to do that thing. I've seen people do this online, like, you know, whether it be TikTok, you know, Instagram, whatever. They'll like, you know, people will carry around a bucket, and it's like these stores that have like candy from different countries, and like you just place your order and they'll put it in this bucket for you and stuff. I've always wanted to try that.
Dude, there's a store local to me that I keep seeing like pop up in my feed on social media that is, I think it's like 20 or 30 minutes from me, but it's like I guess it's like an exotic candy or food store. It's exactly that. Like, the whole store is all of these weird, like, abstract types of different, like, foods and candies from various countries. Stuff that you would never see. Like, never see here. And you can go in and you can buy, like, it's a really popular place, I guess, and you can do exactly that.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be cool to do. 16 Star Wars Pim's Voice has got Obi-Wan for Kenobi show and Jedi Darth Vader coming in next week. Yes, I'm excited to get Return.
Nice, dude. That's gonna be sick.
I just wish I had time to open up some figures. I just don't have a lot of time right now. Look at this, Grand Admiral Howard.
Wow,
with the $25 bomb for the kiddos. Hold on, do I got?
That's awesome, bite? Howard. That's awesome, man.
What do we got? Give this man a crowd.
Be like a Throd quote or something. It was just some applause. Hell yeah.
I forgot this program has sound bits like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Love it. But thank you so much, Howard. Dude. Thank you so much. $25. I'm keeping a running note on my phone where I just like go look after, and then I keep a running note of how much money I am raising. So yeah, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Really appreciate it for the kiddos.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, man. I got excited, but Howard, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. I was gonna ask you, because you were talking about vlogging the toy store and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're gonna vlog, not live stream. I don't know, maybe you do live stream, but I was gonna ask you, man, how much of a pain was it to live stream at New York Comic Con? Was it just like awful, or like not in terms of like the crowds, but like getting connection and all that stuff?
The connection was very hit or miss. I was shocked. I was able to stream for a straight hour, and if you watched it, the quality is not great. Some of the times, like, I cut out randomly. It's not great, but it was good enough to do. I just wanted to give like kind of a little taste live stream wise, like how it felt there, versus like my vlog still kind of showed that. But I wanted to do a live because I wasn't doing a lot of filming. Like, the first day I was there, I did not do a lot of filming. I was just like, I just want to be like immersed in the convention, soak it all in. And there's a lot to do there. So I didn't want to just like, oh, I'm going to go film some stuff here and there. Like, I wanted to hang out with Thrawn's office, see everything. I'd never been in New York, so I was kind of immersed in that way. And then, I did the live. Dude, it was the day I did the live. I forget what day that was. Was that Saturday? It might have been. I forget what day. But it was like, it's really hard. You're bumping into people constantly. I had my phone on like a selfie stick. I wish I had a better filming option for for it. Like had like either a different type of camera where I didn't have to use my phone.
Right.
But yeah, it was not easy. It was not easy, but it was still a lot of fun. It was still.
It's weird when I've like filmed it, when I film it like a thing like that, I don't care at all. Like I'll just film anywhere. But like if the people that do like these toy hunts and stuff, and they go into like a Walmart and they're filming themselves, dude, I got a lot of respect for that, because like for whatever reason that kind of gets in my head a little bit if I was to ever go in there, just because it's like a Walmart. I don't know how to describe it, but like because at a Comic-Con there's so much stuff to look at. Yep. Like nobody cares what you're doing at Walmart either.
People are filming. Exactly. People have their phones out. So it's totally fine. Like everybody's taking pictures. There's a bunch of random stuff going on. It's crazy in there. Like I'm sure people saw me. They didn't realize what I was doing. Had my phone on a selfie stick, in front of me. So I wasn't really like taking up a bunch of space or anything. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy in there for sure.
Looked like a blast though. Looked like a blast.
It was a blast. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeet. What is that? Is that wrestling?
That's wrestling.
Dude, all my knowledge is attitude era, man.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Now it's.
I know the players and
Roman
the wrestlers,
Reigns, like Bloodline.
Yeah.
Grand Moff Eric Hinky says, "Snow Troopers, please, dude. Don't kill these grails for me right here. 2-pack. Don't do it. It's bound to happen at some point, though." He says, "Thanks to Sideshow running their Black Friday deal. I have Chrome Mando and a Dark Trooper on the way this week." Yes. Sideshow's running their deal. Buy something, spend $250, get a free Dark Trooper. Crazy. They're just giving that thing away. I haven't bit yet, but I might. We'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna. Are you gonna not interested? You're gonna wait?
What is this? I'm so sorry.
So Sideshow has this deal. You've probably seen it. Sideshow's doing
the Dark Trooper.
$250 Dark Trooper. Yeah. And apparently they're gonna switch the figure to something else. But my guess is they're gonna do like some type of other, like either a trooper or like
it's gonna be something
Marvel or something that they have a ton of. You know what I mean?
I am interested, but I'll be honest with you, man. The stuff that's available on Sideshow, not saying that I don't like want it, but like even with the sales, I'm still seeing those figures for the most part. Now the Chrome Mando, people that are picking up that for the first time, like that's an amazing deal. Mm-hmm. But I see those figures like Bo-Katan, for instance. Like I really want a Bo-Katan, but I could probably pick up a Bo-Katan for like 150 somewhere, or like at the most like 200. So that's kind of where my process is, like there's a few that I'm wanting, but I think the Dark Trooper, I mean, it'd be cool to have, but it's not getting me like to where I'm probably going to buy that. I'm just kind of trying to be smart and not give in to FOMO and be like, okay, you got to remember, you got a lot of Ahsoka coming. You got a lot of Spider-Verse. Like I got a lot of stuff coming. So I want to continue to just pay that off,
Yep. Wow. You've learned a lot since I first met you.
I say that's what I'm going to do, but it's so hard, man. Especially if there's like a 2-week lull, you get like bored.
You get bored, man. Dude. You get bored. Yep. You want to buy something.
Yeah.
You want that hit.
Yeah,
you want that dopamine hit, man. It's dangerous. But I'm exactly with you. I'm the same. Like I look at, okay, if it's what I want to buy, going to be the value, is it going to be an equal value of what I can get in the secondary market right now? Because also these Dark Troopers are going to be like $100 after this. They're going to destroy the value of those even more than they already were. You could already get them for like 150. So it's kind of like exactly that of like if you buy Bo-Katan and a Dark Trooper, you could get both of those for the same price right now in secondary market. So I'm thinking about the one that I have my eye on potentially is Batman Begins. And that figure I want to get and have a Batman Begins representation. And getting a free Dark Trooper with that is like makes them like, so they're $130 each. That's pretty good considering like Batman Begins figure, like what it's going for. So, but we'll see. I don't know.
I want the Begins figure too, man. I've heard so many people have issues with it that it kind of takes my excitement away, but I'm the same as you. I want a whole like Dark Knight trilogy. So I'm definitely interested in that as well. I hope they do that suit justice one day, but
you have to modify it. You got to put like different, the cowl's horrible. And the face plates the face sculpts is not, the cowl's bad.
I've seen a lot of people just pose them like with the cowl off and like with the the straps over, like when he's doing the jumping or whatever it is.
Yeah,
like that looks good, but again, I kind of want it to be Batman. you know. So
yeah, I would custom. It'd be custom for me, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. We got Big Dog Pound in the house. Says, woo, another wrestling reference. Let's go, bro. Thanks so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Keith Lee with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. We're at 3 of 5 of the goal already. Look at that. Dude, we still get to spin the wheel for super chats. I owe you one, bro. I'll get you one on the next time. I'll get you one on the next time. I gotta prep Justin for this. I don't think I've ever done super wheel when somebody else is on the show. Usually I only do them for solo shows, but I owe you one. How's that? But anyways, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nick said I did it on Saturday. Yes. Okay. So I did live stream on Saturday from New York Comic Con. Look at this. Grand Admiral Thrawn's office.
Wow.
$20.
Woo.
Super sticker. Yeah, I think he just literally wanted me to read the description. Hippo character falling to the ground in a dramatic way, bursting into tears with the word epic fail in the background.
Yeah, dude, that's the best part right there.
Crazy, bro.
That's awesome, Thrawn.
Thank you so much,
awesome,
dude.
man.
Thank you so much. 20 more bucks. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, dude. He says, I'm with you, Justin. Seriously scared with the Spider-Verse figures start releasing. Hopefully they'll stagger them by a couple weeks for so. Dude, Spider-Verse is kind of like Ahsoka line, bro. If you're like, and I see a lot of people saying like, oh, these Spider-Verse figures are so awesome. Well, like, you kind of got to go in on that line unless you have a favorite version of the character. You know what I mean? That's a line like you go in on. You know what I mean?
I truly, for the life of me, don't understand why we don't have a Peter B. Parker yet. It must be a licensing thing or something with that name or something. And then we're not getting an updated Gwen Stacy, which is wild. But maybe with the third movie, they're holding back for some of that. But yeah, dude, the Spider-Verse line, I think people are forgetting just because we've gotten so much stuff. But once that line starts releasing, I think people are going to be like, oh my God, dude, this line is like S tier line. Like I feel like every figure is going to look amazing out of that. So we'll see. Spider-Man 2099 is the one I'm kind of interested to see, like the final version. Yeah, I believe that's low stock on Sideshow. So just FYI for anybody that wanted to pre-order that.
I am, thankfully for my own sake, passing on all those. So yes, yep, got to do it. Got to make cuts somewhere.
You got to make decisions, man. Yeah, you absolutely
Spider-Man
do.
has not been kind to me for figure. So
yeah, dude, I hate that, man. That's tough.
It sucks, dude. Tighter for all, Dark Trooper was a sick appearance, but too short-lived, so tanks the value for some. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if that's gonna ever like come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I love the that deluxe Luke Skywalker from Mando season 2. I think that's the best way to do it, is like getting that like kind of crinkled up version. Sure. That's how I would kind of want it displayed, just because, you know, when I wouldn't want to get two of them, even though that looks sick having two of them behind Moff Gideon. But yeah, like you said, Steve, this might be a time to get a couple of them if you've wanted them. Like if you're not getting that deal, like you said, Steve, they're probably gonna be $100, just especially this close to Christmas. People might be just wanting to get that and like put it right out there.
Sorry, I have myself on mute, but I was acknowledging what you were saying. Yeah, that's gonna tank the value for sure. It's gonna tank the value for sure. What up, Austin Collects? Thank you for being here, bro. He says, really considering getting Let There Be Carnage Venom.
That's a nice
sale. Yeah, Venom is a cool figure, man. It's cool. I almost would like. I mean, me personally, I have that figure, but I would almost like see if they do another one from this recent movie, because they very well might. I don't know though. I haven't seen the movie. I'll see it at some point. Valkyrie Magnus. I was thinking of getting Kane and getting another free Dark Trooper. Yeah, dude, I thought about getting Kane too. That's great. That's a really cool figure. I know a lot of people are buying Grand Admiral Thrawn to get the Dark Trooper with. I see a lot of people doing that. And this is working for Sideshow. Like, I haven't seen so many people buy stuff from Sideshow until this one. Like on Facebook groups, like, oh, I'm getting this because I'm getting a free Dark Trooper. Oh, I'm finally doing this. I'm doing this. They're selling stuff because of this. 100%. Like, this is moving product. What's up, Nomar? Thank you so much for being here, bro. He says, what's up, Steve, Justin, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, bro. We got 12-inch Moose Dream celebrating 1 month of channel membership. Thank you so much, man. He said there are 6 different possible poses for the T-1000. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. That's crazy, but thank you so much for the support, dude. Appreciate the channel membership. Striker says that, you know, Sideshow Warehouse is getting too crowded when they start bringing out free figures. Absolutely. Brandon says, hope everyone's doing well this evening. Also got a great deal on a Farm Boy Luke, and it's coming in tomorrow. Super hyped. Yes, he's a cool figure. Kind of a dated figure, but he still is really cool for like a New Hope representation. I'm gonna be sad when they start doing 2.0s on a New Hope stuff. Then again, some of those figures like could use the update. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He says, FYI, Justin Young Rich is making a Peter B. Parker from Across the Spider-Verse. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. I think I've seen the one that is being made.
Nice.
And Thrawn's office says in the. All right, in the. Okay, look at that. 48 minutes into the show. Let's talk about our first figure. Let's talk about this T-1000 here. Dude, this is kind of crazy because there's been so much stuff that Sideshow has shown in the past that they just end up never coming out with. And ever since we've seen these figures at these couple events, they are announcing everything. You know, we talked about this in the past, like when they announced like the Chewbacca with the 3PO, disassembled 3PO, which I did not think was going to happen. I did not, especially not that quick, but I'm like, I don't think this is something. I think they're just flexing, but they're making it. I forget some of the other ones, but I'm guessing Jar Jar is going to show up at some point. That Predator is going to happen, right? Like this was on display. So this like got announced relatively quickly. The Terminator was as well. I know this is a very hype franchise for a lot of people. This figure is old, like over a decade old. I think it's 15 years old. So it's like in much need of an upgrade at this point. And this movie, arguably for a lot of people, the #1 Terminator movie, right? So just a kind of a lot of highs going for this figure. But Justin, are you going to get this figure? What are your thoughts, man? Give me your thoughts right after I address this comment. Thrawn's offices in the Dark Empire comics, there are robots that look almost exactly like the Dark Troopers and they get crushed in the same way. I'm collecting these to recreate that with Dark Empire Luke. I do, ever since he told me this, I do want to get a Dark Empire, or I do want to get one to go with my Dark Empire Luke. Okay. Give me your thoughts, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm 100% getting this. Extremely excited about this. The more I'm collecting, the more I am in the hobby. I'm getting more, I don't want to say selective because I want everything, but I guess in a way I'm getting a little bit more selective. I'm not jumping into just about everything. There's stuff that I really want, but then when something like this gets announced, it reminds me of like why it's important to like, at least for, you know, to some degree, unless you're very fortunate and are able to get everything you want, to curate for some of this stuff. So like for this is like a no-brainer for me. I would love to have this with the T-800. I plan on getting all three of those once they inevitably announce the clean version, which I'm really hoping they announce soon.
That one looks really good.
Yeah. So I would love to have all three of these because I feel like for this franchise, Terminator is extremely popular still in terms of like the nostalgia for it. But I do think that you're pretty safe when you get these that are coming out. I don't think they're going to revisit these anytime soon, unless they did like an artisan one day for Arnold. But I just feel good about buying this. Like this feels like a special buy to me. It's kind of how I felt about like the Jack Sparrow. It's like you don't know when you're going to get like they're coming out with these figures right now. You know it's not the Star Wars, DC, or Marvel, and so you could feel kind of good about like, oh man, dude, who knows when the next time they're going to announce anything from Terminator 2. So there's that element of it as well. But just in terms of the iconic character, I mean, this is one of the best villains of all time in movies, in my opinion. And dude, that looks great. That's what I was talking about when I did my stream on it.
I thought this looked really cool too.
It does, man. And we were talking. I talk a lot of like, I get hyped, so I'm like, man, I might get two. I'm not personally going to get two, but there is a case to be made to get two of these, to have this version and then the other version we just looked at. Like there truly is. Like, and I wouldn't think that would be a bad idea at all. But yeah, I think that the proto for this, that's all we can go on. This is like a 10 out of 10 announcement for me. It just looks amazing. The head sculpt for Robert Patrick looks insane. The hair sculpt looks extremely good. The ears on this dude are fantastic. And I'll tell you, the ears are fantastic, man. But yeah, dude, they're amazing, bro.
Peak sculpted ears right here, everybody.
You know what the best part of this sculpt is, though?
The ears.
The clenching jawline.
Oh.
The clenching jawline within the sculpt is fantastic. That is so good.
Muscle.
Yeah, dude.
I like that
it's
too.
just so good. Yeah. So I can't wait for this one, man. Definitely a 100% pre-order. Yeah, dude. One of the best announcements of the year, in my opinion.
The This hair, dude. And I always say it a lot of figures. This sculpted hair is just crazy. This sculpt is this. I think I mentioned this on Wolfpack. This sculpt is like, to me, the level of like when I saw Artist and Anakin. When you talk about likeness, like that Anakin is like, that Anakin to me is like picture likeness. Like you could show that to somebody or put that on something and like lay some like words or something over it, and it would look like, if you put that in an ad, people would really think that like it's Hayden Christensen, like it's for real, like a real picture. This is like that level to me. If you look at this from like this looks real. Like this is, I don't know how you get really better sculpt wise. This looks insanely detailed. Also, I'm with you on this. When I saw this picture, I was like, damn, this is sick. The only thing is then, like, I don't know if I could justify covering up the head sculpt to do this look. That's when you like, you basically got to get to, you know what I mean?
And then nervous about maybe damaging it by putting that, I don't know how easy that helmet's going to be to get on. But it does come with 2 of the different boots, which I was really excited to see, because the boots on that base,
this is
like
cool.
one that melds into it.
This is cool how they did this. The melt-in, I think that's really cool as well. It's I wonder if this is going to be leather, the belt. Like, I wonder if they're going to do any leather on this figure too, like with these pouches. I wonder.
I'm not sure. It didn't say on the thing. I know that it's those bullet bullet parts are magnetized. I do know that. Aren't they? Or am I wrong on that?
No, you're right. You're right. Yep. Bullets are magnetized.
The tailoring looks really good. Again, man, I love what Hot Toys is doing with their head sculpts right now. They're capturing, like I've been saying it, they're capturing a performance. They're capturing like those little details that I really like to see that brings the realism to the next level. I mean, just look at the ripples of the skin. It's insanely good, man. It's insanely good.
I'm with you. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah. There's so many great display options with this dude. Like, that's what's insane. There's like 4, I think somebody mentioned it already about like the different ways you can pose this guy. Like there's like 5 or 6 different looks for this one figure, man. It's got a lot of versatility.
Yep. I almost wish, like, man, sometimes when it's something like this, I know like Hot Toys is kind of like, oh, we'd rather you just buy it twice, but this would be like so cool if they did like a standard version, a deluxe version, and then like an ultimate edition where you get like 2 bodies and you can just have like a 2-pack set. You know what I mean? I think logistically and like money wise, it probably just financially, it doesn't make sense for them to do that.
Right.
But like this is a figure that is like makes a very strong case for having 2 if you're a really big fan of the character and you want multiple looks. You know, like this would be like, I see people doing Ultimate Terminator, like 2 of these, battle damage, T-800, clean T-800. You know there's gonna be people out there that are gonna do that.
Recreate those 2 iconic scenes, the first encounter and then the final encounter.
Like this is
I don't know which one I like the best, dude.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I really like this uniform look right here. Yeah. There's just something about this look right here, this pose, that is just badass.
And that's the NECA versions of these. Like those figures look really good. Again, this is a different level, obviously, but the prices as well. But they did a really good job with that. And they had, you know, that's how they kind of do it. They do like, you know, like McCready, for instance, like NECA has done like 2 or 3 versions of that character. I'm kind of with you. That's what like Caustic Plastic's kind of doing. They're doing like a standard, an ultimate and like an exclusive that if you can get like an extra piece or something. I would like to kind of see that tiered out too. I kind of like that as well.
Yeah, I think they could do some cooler stuff with that. You know, maybe they're just like, who knows why they don't do it, but that would be cool. Also, NECA had a really cool booth at NYCC. It wasn't huge, but dude, NECA stuff is so cool. I've kind of just like ignored buying anything kind of in that scale since I got out of Black Series, like 6-inch, because I know there's a lot of like 7-inch NECA stuff. They have so much cool stuff, dude. I'm trying not to go down like the TMNT NECA rabbit hole because there's some really cool figures that they have TMNT. So but
I stick to the horror stuff, because the TMNT stuff like awesome. The horror stuff they at least space it out enough to where you don't get just crushed by it. But the Ninja Turtles, man, like dude, that line is deep, man. That line is deep,
and you're gonna get more than one.
But yeah, dude, this just looks great, man. The only complaint, like if I want to be a little bit like, you know, just kind of find something, I don't think the bullet what do you call these?
Like
the bullet
these effects?
Yeah, I don't think
Liquid
the
metal
effects look that great. I think they're going to look better when you get it on the display from far away. But if I'm really being like overly, ridiculous, like some of the pictures, I think that they don't look too great. They look like they're just put on there. I don't feel like they're really part of the body sculpt. And so that kind of annoys me a little bit. But again, I'm being super like, trying to find something that I want to say like, oh, okay, here's one little issue I have with it. Not a deal breaker.
They don't look seamless. Like this would be so hard to integrate these seamless.
Oh, 100%.
I think that's the hardest part. But yeah, like it doesn't. I would agree with you on those. Base is very cool. I love this.
Yeah, I do too.
I also like how this plate on here is way more subtle. I thought like maybe the Terminator one was a little bit more shiny, or maybe this is just the lighting, but I like how this nameplate blends in just a little bit better overall with the base.
Yeah.
But you get a lot of stuff with this, man. Belt, handcuffs. That's cool that you get like actually like a set of handcuffs. I love this, how like you have like the melting boot that comes with it. You get all these attachments for his arms. You get the 2 head sculpts. You get the whole
a lot of different
uniform
hands.
Look. Like people are going to be doubling up on this.
Oh,
okay,
100%,
this
man.
is shiny. This does look shiny, just like the T-1000. But that's fine. It's totally fine. I'm being nitpicky. One thing, this is so weird. This is one of the biggest nitpicks that I think I will ever have about a figure potentially. One thing I want to talk about. This zipper, man. You see how it's angled off to the side? Because the zipper goes up vertical. I wish they would do the bracket for the zipper horizontal. Like just rotate it 90 degrees so that the zipper actually like just lays flat. Instead of, you see how it's like hooked? Because it's hooked in a vertical hole.
Yeah.
So like right here it's hooked vertically, so it's hanging off the side. It'd be nicer if they just put the holes this way and had it hanging just let it hang down normal. You know what I mean? That was my one little kind of tiny thing about this. Otherwise I don't really, and that's really like passable. Like that's definitely not going to kill it.
Yeah, and we're just being
jacket is the same. I think Topo zippers, it might be a 6-scale zipper thing. It was a 6-scale zipper.
Yeah, it might be.
It might, maybe it's one of those types of things, like that's what they have to do in this size of scale, but that's it. It's the only thing.
But I like the value proposition here. You get a lot of versatility with it. You get a really good LED light up base. You get just a phenomenal sculpt. You get 2 sculpts, so that's, again, man, I think for the value, like I think this one's at what, like is it $335 for this retail?
Yeah, I think it's T-1000. I thought it was $330. You might be right.
Again, that's a lot of money. I'm not trying to ever say that this stuff's like,
we know they're expensive.
Still expensive.
Yeah, $330.
But
$330 on Sideshow.
Yeah, but in terms of like what you're getting and the way that the prices are on everything right now with the figures coming out, like everything seems like it's $350 or more. I do think this is like a good value in the sense of that, like 2 different sculpts, all those different accessories, all those different hands, the LED light up base, which I like this type of deluxe base personally. I don't even know if this is technically a deluxe base. I don't think it is, but I like this base. It's standard, but it's got enough on it to where it feels a little bit deluxe to me.
Yeah, and I can see, I agree with what you're saying about the base. I can also see, like, if you want to get 2 of these, what I would do if I got 2 is I guess it's really tough. I was gonna say I would maybe part some stuff out, but then it's like really hard, because if you part out one of the head sculpts, then you're like, well, no, you could part out one of the, like, you could at least part out one of the head sculpts, because you would always have 2, so you could at least sell like you could at least sell a head sculpt, like you could at least sell 1 or 2 head sculpts depending on what look you want to go for. You know what I mean? Because if you bought 2, you'd have 4 total. And then you could also sell, like, if you don't want the police uniform, there's stuff in this. My whole point is there's stuff in here that you only need 1 of, that you could sell off the other stuff and part it out. And people would, like, you buy this figure for $330, you could sell one of these head sculpts for a decent amount of money. Like, if you actually did want to. The only problem is later on, if you want to sell it, you're kind of like out of luck because it's incomplete. But sometimes it's like that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, I think that for me personally, it even though it's the like clean version, the on our right, like the finger wagging part, like that's really what I would probably go with for the most part. But if I was to get two, as much as I love the cop outfit, man, and as much as I think that almost looks the best, it'd be hard not to show off the liquid metal effects of like the head sculpt with the bullet hole through it.
Yeah.
You know, that would just, you know, that kind of tells you everything you need to know about the character. Like, you know, so it's just insane, dude. I mean, I'm just glad that we're getting like this much of a quality. And, you know, again, we'll see when we actually get the final product. But it seems like they're like putting some time and effort into this because the battle damage T-800 looks fantastic prototype wise. This looks fantastic. And hopefully before too long, we get to take a look at that clean T-800, which is like probably the one I'd be looking forward to the most out of all three of these, to be honest with you, man. Just the roses, the whole thing, man. So yeah, really exciting, man, that we're getting stuff like this in 2024. Like we're still getting this much care and effort into a franchise, you know, a IP from a movie from 92, 93, whenever this came out. So
yeah, they know that people want this line. Yeah. You know what I mean? They must have heard it or something. Like it's very cool for them to revisit it. Makes you want to go back and watch the movies. I haven't seen them in a while. It'd be a fun.
Yeah, I rewatched this not too long ago, man. And again, it's just, you forget, just aside from like the first 5 minutes where they're kind of giving you the background, it's like a voiceover or whatever. The movie, I love how it just like puts you in the movie. You're just following along Robert Patrick for the first 15 minutes. Him just looking for John really cool. Connor. That whole scene up until where he first, you know, sees the T-800 is just like, like I just love that. That's probably like my favorite sequence of the whole movie. It's incredible.
Yeah, I've been wanting to rewatch a lot of stuff. I have a backlog of movies I want to rewatch and watch. It's hard to find the time.
Well, that's what's great about collectibles too, man, is I'm the same way. Like if we get like an announcement or we get something, or we love a show that we're currently watching or a movie that we just watched, we're like, dude, I wonder if we're going to get a figure for it. So I like how it kind of goes hand in hand with the hype, you know?
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Let me get to a couple people in the chat. Austin says, unfortunately, I have to skip the T-1000. I'll get a T-800, but can't get everything. That's fair. Yeah, that is fair. Jose's excited about this one. Striker 47 says, we need Sarah Connor as an artisan or wool hair implantation piece.
We need a Sarah Connor badly.
Yeah,
we really do.
like, dude, I feel like it's a strong possibility. Why would they not at this point? Yeah. Why would they not at this point? We got Calvin Low-Key Collector in the house. What's up, Calvin?
What's up, man?
Thanks for being here, bro. He says, good evening, fellas. Cheers to you, my man. Thank you for being here. We got longtime channel member Tristan in the house. Yo, sorry I'm late. Still dealing with Dodgers hangover in LA. I hope you guys are good, dude. Congrats to your Dodgers. Low-Key Collector as well. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Big dubs. Always fun when a hometown team or a team you're a fan of wins a championship. That is very cool. What's up, Luis? Says hello and welcome. Welcome to you. Thanks for being here. I see the super chat. I'm going to get to. Actually, let's get to it right now. Luis says, let's make this Christmas 2024 very special for all the kids in need. Thank you so much. Give me 1 second here. Here we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate it. 10 more bucks. Let's go, man. Let's go. This gets me excited, dude. This gets me excited. The whole month I'm gonna be doing this. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be a fun video to do at the end of the year. Yes, very cool. And he says this T-1000 looks amazing. I agree. We both agree. It sounds like we got Brandon Primetime Reviews in the house. What's up, my brother? He says, what's up, bro? I'm so late. Channel member. Thanks for being here, bro. It is okay. I forgive you. I forgive you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. 56 in the house. Love it. Each and every week, man. Each and every week. People always coming out to support. So thank you all so much. Please just hit that like button if you haven't already yet. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Hit that thumb with your thumb, please. And let me stop sharing real quick. I'm just going to pull us to the next figure here. T-1000, dude. I don't know when I'm going to buy that figure, but I'll probably get it. Are you going to pre-order, you think?
That's why I always say I'm going to get it or whatever. That one I probably will pre-order just because I know for a fact I'm getting it. Probably just pre-order it through Underground or something.
Sure.
But yeah, and again, I'm not just trying to hype Underground up. But,
you can hype them, dude. Hype
yeah,
them.
when you don't have to put any money down, it's a good thing, but it's also kind of a dangerous thing as well. Like, cause like you forget how much stuff you've already pre-ordered and all that stuff. But yeah, dude, that's one that I just can't wait to have. And again, when I go look at my spreadsheet or whatever of the list of pre-orders, like that's one that I put in the category of like, absolute certainty. So yeah, I can't wait to. So that's why I'll pre-order that one.
Sure. I like how you're making categories now. It's a good way to do it. You kind of like tier list your own stuff, Well,
I kind of get lost in like it's like I talked to you about the Moff Gideon. Like that's not a necessity for me, but it looks so amazing and I wanted it, but I had to just like pump the brakes a little bit and be like, no, we got to stick to it.
It's really hard, dude, because like a lot of stuff, like I feel like Hot Toys hasn't really missed lately in a lot of areas. So everything they're showing is really good. And I feel like that makes it really difficult too, because you always are seeing something that looks good. It'd be so cool to have, but then it's like, do I really need this? Is it that important? Sometimes no.
Right.
It's a good way to keep yourself in check. But speaking of something that we absolutely need and you must have, everybody needs to buy, we got Chopper. Let's go, man. A must have figure right here, man. You want to go first?
Yeah, this should be $175.
Wait, what? Come on, bro.
This should be $200 though. In all honesty, I think this should be $200. In my opinion, is that $25 or $35, whatever it is, going to keep me from getting it? I don't know. I really believe that with Hera, you need this to kind of go with Hera, but I'd be lying if I said that this is for sure coming home. And I might eventually pick this up, but this isn't, and Chopper's a beast, but this isn't one that I'm like, itching to get my hands on right now. You know what I mean? It's one that I can truly wait on. It might be a late addition to the display. Now, when Hera comes out and they start showing the blogger photos of Hera with Chopper, then I think that it's going to kind of change things a little bit. Kind of like when Shin comes out and they start actually putting Shin and Balin together. But yeah, dude, it looks good. And it's a cool droid. Like, this R2, like, kind of iconic droids. I don't have a droid yet, so I don't want to speak too much on it just because I don't really know what to base it off of. But, again, with this one being $225, I can get, some of these for just $25-$30 more, and you get like a head sculpt, you get outfits, you get different accessories, all this stuff. I do think it should be a little bit cheaper, but I'll eventually probably pick this up because I'm going, I'm getting a lot of the Ahsoka line, but it's definitely one that I feel like I can wait on for a little bit.
Interesting. You're gonna get this droid.
I feel like I'm eventually gonna get it. Yes,
I just have a feeling.
When Hera comes out, it's gonna be tough not to have.
Yeah, dude. I can't imagine having Hera and not having Chopper, knowing that Chopper has been released as well, and he's not gonna take up a ton of space. That's another really nice thing, is a companion piece. It really doesn't get much better than Chopper as a companion piece. You know what I mean? Like, this is a really cool. He looks awesome too. Like, this is a really, really good. It looks like really accurate to me. And usually droids for Star Wars do really well. Like, they end up going waitlisted and they end up selling out. I'm trying to think of like a droid that came out recently. I mean, I'm sure you could find some, but I feel like droids just historically have done really well for Star Wars. The one that comes to mind is the Pit Droid set that's been sold out and still fetches like a pretty good price. Shout out to Titer FL, who actually scored that set for me and mailed it to me. I was eyeing it for a while and he found it locally for a really good price. So I have that. So R5 D4 is plastic, but still like, it would be nice if he was die cast, but like, it's tricky, dude, because die cast is really cool. But like, when you're looking at a figure like this, like, looking at this, would it really make a difference to you if this was die cast? Like, looking at it, this
not
looks
looking
so
at
good.
it, but yeah,
The thing is, I feel like, is whether or not it's cheaply made. I think that's where it feels like when it feels cheap, like the battle droid, for example, Geonosis battle droid, that thing is so light, dude. It is so light. It's like, it feels like a coin is heavier than that figure. Like it's crazy how light the battle droid is. And the super battle droid is also the same. You know, when you get to that and it's like, okay, for what this figure is, like how light it is, it kind of feels cheap, but droids are just cool, man. Droids are just cool. I don't know if diecast is tricky. I don't know if things like necessarily like need to be diecast all the time.
Right.
In this case, I would rather this be, because this is what happens. R2 gets pushed into the 270 range because he's got a diecast metal dome and he's got like some diecast parts. And this is at, what is it, 240? Is that the price on him?
That sounds about. I thought it was like 225, but maybe 240 might sound.
245 for Chopper.
Yeah, see, to me that's just, I don't know, man.
245 is a little high. Underground figures 233. So so at Underground, this is going to come out to about 245 shipped. This is going to be what you're looking at basically. Yeah, I think, is it a little overpriced? I think maybe. Is that going to stop me from buying it? Absolutely not, dude. This is a must-have. This is a must-have war criminal droid right here. This dude Chopper does some terrible things, man.
Yeah, but I think that
hero.
I do think that if you're navigating the Ahsoka line though, and you're not feeling like say you tell yourself like, I can only get a couple of pieces from the Ahsoka line. If Hera is a figure you really want, you don't. I mean, look, I think that it would be amazing to have both of them. But I still think you can have Hera without Chopper, and I think you can have Chopper without Hera. I just like, if you're collecting droids, like maybe that's your droid display. I need to get a droid. Yeah, I need to get a droid because I really don't know. Maybe if I get one, I'm like, oh, okay, I see like why this is this price or whatever. That's why I can't really speak too intelligently on it. I just know that for 240 compared to like a Balin and Shin or whoever, at 270, that's kind of.
Yeah, when you're talking about getting a head sculpt and like getting everything that comes with like an actual like character figure versus a droid. I think I would agree to that. But do you like droids? Like in Star Wars, like are you like generally a fan of droids?
Yeah, I like droids. I mean, it's like I like the the human characters. I mean, I'm drawn more to them and to the story and to like the main arc and all that stuff. But I mean, yeah, droids is what makes Star Wars. Like droids, if there was no droids in Star Wars, that'd be so weird. Whether it be the sounds, the effects, all that. Like I feel like that's just so Star Wars that like I feel like R2, C3PO are like must-haves in any Star Wars collection. So that's why I'm kind of also talking about maybe waiting on Chopper. Just because I still don't have an R2 or a C3PO yet.
That's fair.
So that's kind of where I'm at too. And Chopper's iconic as well, don't get me wrong. But I mean, R2 and C3PO are the droids. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I think too, like thinking from your perspective, if it were me and I didn't have like an R2 or 3PO in my collection yet, I would probably feel the same way of like probably need to lean towards getting those first if you want like that OT representation or droid representation in your collection for sure.
Yeah, I would like to see a whole droid display. I know some people just collect the droids, and I think that's an awesome way to like. It's so interesting when I talk to people that are Star Wars collectors. Like, there's some people that have to have everything. There's some people that just collect like Imperial. There's some people that just do droids. I just think that's a really creative and cool way to be able to like collect Star Wars without getting too over your head with just everything they throw at you. So I'm interested to see like, because I see a comment from Off the Wall saying Chopper's the only one he's picking up from the Ahsoka line. I think that's really cool. Like the fact that this is the one that Off the Wall wants, you know.
Love this profile picture too, by the way.
Yeah. But dude, he looks great. The color, I love the dome. I love the color scheme. I love the little antenna on the head. It's super accurate. Looks just like the prototype. I'm eventually probably going to pick him up. I hope that it, I hope that it doesn't go up in price a lot, but it could. We might not get a Chopper for a while. This might be the only one for a long time.
It's interesting to see what happens. Yeah. Also, this to me, love this R2. This is the Attack of the Clones R2, which I think is like, if I was to only pick one, which I only have one actually, I'd like to get another R2 at some point. But this R2, like all this weathering in here, dude, like this to me is R2. You see the weathering. He's on the droid's on Tatooine, man. Yeah, like this is the one that looks, I feel like, the best to me. It looks really cool in person, but you paid more. You know what I mean? Like this is what I'm saying. is this 245? This is, I think, was 270, I think, or something like that. And you get a die-cast metal dome. Well, and I should say R2 comes with a little remote and he makes sounds too. That makes Chopper kind of sound like he's more overpriced actually in that sense, because you got sound effects that are built in there, which I will never ever use. But let me get some comments here. You don't need the Chopper. Collection says, I agree, Justin. I will get Chopper if I can get him on some kind of discount. Striker says, I'm getting Chopper at Underground Figures because I'm not sure exactly what he's saying, but it's a must-have. It's a must-have. I'm with you, Striker. I agree. 12-inch Moonstream. If you order all Ahsoka figures, like 15 in total, it will cost you $4,000+. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I order from Underground Figures, because you save 5% right off the bat. You don't have to pay any tax. You are going to save hundreds of dollars if you buy multiple figures. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. That's that stuff adds up, man. You're talking like a couple figures that you could end up getting extra with money saved. You know what I mean? And you might have to maybe wait a little bit longer for a figure, but sometimes you won't have to. Sometimes stuff like ends up coming out quick. So yeah, like that's why I say, like, yeah, it's just my go-to. What's up, Curtis Booth in the house? What's up, man? He says, hey everyone, hope everyone's doing great. Glad I didn't miss the Darth Sidious section of the live. Well, we're gonna talk about that next. Get into it. Chopper's on my overall wanted list, but not a high priority. May wait a few years. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm speaking to this from a point of like loving Star Wars Rebels and just like being really into the animated stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, you already got a lot of your like must-have Star Wars pieces. Yeah.
I'm gonna put up a poll. Are you getting Chopper?
I think it really depends on where you're at in your Star Wars collection. Like for me, I mean, I still don't have a Han, a Luke. I don't have hardly anything from the original trilogy yet because I'm kind of waiting to see what they do with that. So again, it's, you know, that I think that has something to do with it as well. Like again, maybe you're somebody that just is getting Hera and Chopper, which I think would be awesome. I think that would really look great. Like that would look great in one of these cases, you know, or like a mono or something. Just having her and that droid, like that would look amazing. Yeah. That little pit droid, that's a pit droid, right?
Dude, this droid is awesome, man.
Yeah, that's a great droid.
He's very cool.
Dude. That's a great droid, man.
Very, very cool. He's part of that like pit droid set with him. There's a BD72, I believe, which is a sequel droid. I guess sequels, it's part of Mandalorian. So it's in that realm, but yeah, so you get this R5 and then BD, I think it's BD72.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The three pack, and the pit droid's awesome. I wish I had another one, but they're expensive. You try and buy them separate, dude. Like they are not cheap. If you try to get them,
I need a droid, man. I need a droid. It's the droid I'm looking for.
Yes, off the wall. Thank you for being here. I know we already kind of addressed his comment, but he's the only one that he's picking up. But thank you for being here, off the wall. Appreciate it. Darth Malik says, I'm sure you can grab Chopper for less after a while. No rush. Be patient and prioritize. I think that is potential. It's so hard to tell. So hard to say, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the Ahsoka line. If people like really like, you know, how well it sells, and if people are gonna keep these figures. That's another thing. I think, like, I've been hyping up this line so much. It's not just Ahsoka. It's going across into Rebels and going into Clone Wars for some flashback stuff. So
it's a great point.
It's crossing over different things. And then Star Wars has so much depth that there's already Clone Wars stuff that I can put those figures with. You know what I mean? And then you can build out Rebels. The Ahsoka stuff, there's already stuff that you can put Ahsoka figures with. So it's just like it's building all that out, and it's really cool. It's why I'm a Star Wars main for life.
Well, and that's why I was telling you, Steve, like oddly enough, and it's just because I watched it as opposed to like, you know, I'm not saying this is better or anything, but like I'm more into like getting the Rebels characters as opposed to a lot of the clones from Clone Wars. Like even though those look amazing. So that's why I'm also prioritizing this line as well but again, man, it, like you said, there's so much depth, but the cool thing about collecting this and why I think that the value will hold for a lot of this line is just because I see it as kind of like, I just don't see them like revisiting a lot of these characters like a lot. Like, and if they do, I think it'll be way, again, man, some of these characters, it might just be a one-off, like Enoch or something. Like, I doubt we'll get another one of that. So like,
yeah,
that's what's really cool about this line is a lot of this is like the first time we're getting that version of that character, so that's really cool too.
I love this, man.
Yeah, Droid's just hanging out. It's kind of like looking great.
I honestly might do this. I might do like a pose like this. I think this is so cool with the pit droid like standing on top of Chopper. This is really cool too. Jose's got Chopper and Hera on order. Very nice. What up, Boba Fettuccine, Grand Admiral, the channel. I think Chopper is going to be real pricey on the secondary market. Beloved character and will be a long time for a second version. It could happen, man. It could happen. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. We got Darth, Amalgus 4, Emperor. Evening all. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for being here, man. Really appreciate you tuning in to the show as always. Boba Fettuccine also says, and hit the like button. Yes, please. Thank you so much. Moose says, so with a 5% saving, you get a free figure after you buy 20. Well, you also have to factor in too, like you're getting 5% off, but then also you're not going to pay tax, and your shipping rate is probably just like my shipping rate is a lot cheaper than going with Sideshow versus Underground too, just because like Sideshow has like these fixed rates for stuff. When Underground does like true calculated shipping. So they're on the East Coast, ends up saving me money. So I've saved a lot of money just going through that route. That's just like I said, what I prefer. If I'm like, it's enticing to me personally, like if you get a lot of figures and you'd be like, well, every X amount of figures you buy, you have enough saved that you're essentially getting a free one, rather than going through someone else. That's good for me. Darth Malix Mission Lord Justice TBA Toys Buying Agent is selling Chopper for 1830 Hong Kong or 235 USD. I wonder if that's that's got to be like without shipping, right? Striker says droids are the unsung heroes in Star Wars. And Bo Fettuccine says pit droids only go for a ridiculous amount of money on eBay. Yes.
I'm going to heed this advice though, because you guys would know. And so if I feel like I'm in a spot where I can go ahead and pick this up at retail, again, I don't think you have to fall into FOMO, but I do want to get this down the line, but I probably won't get it if this goes above like $300, and like it's on the secondary market. Like as much as I would want him in the Rebels display, I'd rather just get him now. And that's why I might even do like go through. He's already waitlisted on Sideshow, or is he still available?
No, you can still get him.
Because I was saying like a payment, like this would be a nice little payment plan one, but with just so much stuff coming out, man. But once Hera comes out, I'm going to be singing a different tune, no question. Because they're going to be posing her with him, like if you're like in the blogger photos. If
you are going to get, I don't know, dude, it's really tough. Like I don't even like really giving advice. I guess this is what I would do right now, and this is where the Ahsoka line is very, very tempting. Because also, what I would probably say is if you don't have a Chopper and you're deciding like, should I get Chopper now, or should maybe I go after another droid like that's in Star Wars? I would probably say like if you're an OT fan and you want like a definitive droid representation, like probably hunt down an R2 first and put it towards like an R2D2.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of like you're really high on getting Hera. Then it's kind of like, well, I don't know, man. Then it's like, do you really want to have this with Hera? But also, I don't know, man. There's so much right now that's happening in the market where like nothing is holding value.
Right.
So even if this goes like the chance of this, even if this does go waitlist, what is the actual secondary market price going to be? And everything is available right now, dude. Like even if something sells out, there's not that many figures that are selling out right now that are just like, you can't find them anywhere. This is a good sign that this is still pre-orderable and it's released. That means like this might actually pop in stock on Sideshow and you might be able to just kind of market watch it. You know what I mean? So it's a good sign that it didn't waitlist as far as like you trying to get it. So you could wait. It's up to, there's so many different ways you could interpret it, but it's tricky. It's tricky, man. Chopper, great droid.
Yeah, great droid, man. That looks great.
Yeah, this is really cool too, how we can hold on to stuff.
Yeah,
that is really cool. I like this. He looks
Yeah,
awesome,
it looks
man.
great.
This
it's just
cool, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the droid display. I think that looks awesome, dude. This picture almost makes me want to do this. I just know I don't have the discipline to just collect droids. But dude, once I eventually get enough droids, like I would love to have that look on the display, man. I think that looks so good.
Yeah. This is what I mean by, if you look at this right now and you see that R2 has a die-cast metal dome, right? He has die-cast in him, but then you look at how these other two droids are built. Like, I don't think that having die-cast in this is absolutely necessary. It's only going to raise the price. Like, if you look at this, like, you would think that based on how R2 is built, that these ones are built very similarly just by looking at them in a photo. You know what I mean? Like, look at R5D4 on these bits. Like, this looks like it's metal, but this is all plastic.
Yeah, I think it's just when you look at the price, you're hoping for something that kind of warrants, like, okay, why is this $240? Like, what is it about this droid that, like, you can make a case of, like, hey, the reason R2 is $270 is because of that die-cast metal.
That's fair.
So that's all I was going to say with Chopper is, like, why is Chopper $240 as opposed to $220?
That is fair, because I think the pit droid set with R5, the pit droid, and BT, I think it was like $305, maybe. And that's with 3 different things. Granted, like the BT or the BD droid is really small. And the pit droid is like a pretty decent like droid to get with a set. So yeah, I do think, like, I'm with you on it being, I think, like a little bit overpriced. You know what I mean? Guys, vote in the poll. I put up a poll. Are you getting Chopper? And I put a couple different options. Yes, day one, and yes, down the line. I'm going to start doing this with polls because I think it's kind of intriguing to talk about.
Yeah, because I voted yes down the line on the poll.
Yeah, so I'm going to, like, start putting my polls, I think, like that. Yeah, rather than yes or no. Like, is this something you're going to wait on? Because I think that's a kind of a worthy topic of conversation that we brought up. Tristan says, I love Rebels. Literally don't have any interest in Sabine. I just was not into her character and her choices, at least in season 1. And this is the dude that's saying, you gotta buy Enoch. Put Enoch at a higher ranking. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I respect it, Tristan.
I gotta troll the troll, bro. gotta troll the troll. No, I'm just messing, bro. I appreciate you, dude. Big Dog Palm 1 says, we could see these characters again in the Mando and Grogu movie. Yes, we could. Yes, we could. Also, every R2D2 has appeared, I'm trying to think, in every single movie, right?
I think so.
I think the one film was Solo. Yeah, R2 does not appear in Solo. I was going to say the only one I'm pretty sure that R2's not in is Solo: A Star Wars Story, which makes sense. So, like, do we see R2 again?
Look, here's the great thing about droids to me. Unless they did something just absolutely insane by making it like entirely die-cast metal or something, or like it like moved like with voice command. Like I could pick up this R2 that's we're showing right now, and I would never need another R2. That would be my R2 for forever.
This R2's dope, dude.
So I do feel good about picking up a droid because I don't feel like it's kind of like this new C-3PO. Like, I really think that once I pick up that C-3PO from Return of the Jedi, like, that's it for me. Like, I really think that is that good, and I just don't see a need to get another one. You know what I mean?
Even is great, man.
That's what I'm saying. He just looks so good, and he comes with Salacious. I mean,
dude, Salacious B. Crom, dude.
Absolute legend. Absolute legend, bro.
Legendary. Chris Boo says, I have such a hard time spending that kind of money on a figure that small with no head sculpt or light up function, but I really do love a little war criminal. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think that it really depends on where you're at in your journey as well. Like, again, like me and Steve are at different parts and like where we're collecting. I mean, I'm never gonna have Steve start like as much as what Steve's got Star Wars wise, but he's already got like those like when he started collecting, he got the pieces he really wanted. I'm still in that process of getting my first Han Solo, getting my first, X, Y, and Z. So I think that makes it a little bit more difficult too to warrant spending the $240, $250 on Chopper, even though I love the character. when I still don't have like a Luke Skywalker,
Mhm.
you know? So that's just stuff you got to like talk to yourself about when you're about to order something like this, you know?
Yeah, and you're going like you're starting off right away in the hobby, like multiple IPs. I started off Star Wars main. I told myself getting into Hot Toys, I'm only doing Star Wars. That was my goal. And then I was like, dang, these things are, once you get them, and you know this right from the start because you've had multiple figures from different IPs, but like once you get them, then you realize how nice they are, and then you think about like, well, I like so much other stuff. Like you want to start building out variety, you know what I mean? So it's tough sticking, but I give a lot of props to people who stick with like just one IP, because
I do too, man.
Other figures from these other IPs, man, are so cool. Like you just like, a lot of us don't just like one thing. Like if you collect and you're like kind of like into like Star Wars or Marvel or DC, the main big ones, like you're probably into something else. It's probably not the only thing that you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's tough.
But it's really cool to see somebody who can be disciplined enough to just collect Star Wars, because then you get to see like a really deep Star Wars display. Like you're seeing multiple droids, multiple troopers, deep cut characters that have only appeared like once, you know? So that's, I'm like you though. I like too much stuff and I want too many things that I've had to accept that there's just certain Star Wars characters I'll probably never have. And, you know, Chopper kind of falls in that like mid-range for me of like, I really want him to go with the Hera, but like Hera's a character that I absolutely want. Like, I just think that figure is going to just look absolutely insane when it comes out. So again, I would have loved if this was a 2-pack. That would have been incredible if they would have put those two together. But, I understand why they
really cool. That would have been a really cool 2-pack.
Yeah, I understand why they didn't, but
I feel like 2-packs, man, they might just be like nearly done. Like
I think so too.
Unless it's a really small, like unless it's like Rocket Cosmo, like if they're really small, like I think they just don't see the value. Like it's a harder sell getting somebody to buy 2 figures. You know what I mean? Unless it's something like that. But I want to give a shout out to Darth Reese, the mall fiend, who's in the house. Hello, boy. Sorry I'm late. You are good, dude. Thanks so much for being here as always. Let's see here. Tristan stands by what he says. And thank you guys. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure R2 wasn't in solo, but yes, thank you. Come at me, bro. We got Jedi291 in the house. Says, hey guys, just tuned in. Hope you are all doing well. You as well, man. Thank you so much, Stace, for being here. Tristan, agree with Tristan. I'm sorry, Tighter FL. Agree with Tristan on Sabine and Ahsoka. Was not a fan of her story in season 1. Was much better in the animated series. I think the thing is, for me too, if you didn't like Sabine in the show, but you still liked her in Rebels, like you still get, like to me, you still get the figure. In my mind, you know what I mean? Like I'm still probably like, if you don't, and then if you're like, well, I don't like the actress portrayal, you go to that level of it. Well, then you just put the helmet on. You know what I mean? You have Sabine from animated.
And I just want to add that, and we'll talk about this when we do our Ahsoka ranking, Steve, but I just want to add, I'm not disagreeing with people's issues with the scripts, you know, the storytelling aspects of season 1. I totally hear you.
Yeah, I get it.
I will say it's just season 1 though. So I'm going to at least give it another season to see if that character grows in certain ways, because it was just that's what I'm saying. It was just season 1. And so again, I'm a huge Sabine fan. So like, I personally liked the performance, but I do agree with like the direction some of the parts with the script, I just was not a fan of either. So
yeah, it's tough to go. Dude, this is where it gets real tough on these shows, man. Like where you get one season of something and then you got to wait 2 years to get another one.
Yeah.
And like Ahsoka, Sabine is important, but like she's not the main focus of the story either. So I think that's another big thing. Like they didn't really, she's probably going to get fleshed out more is my guess. But also I would say too, like Sabine has a huge story in Rebels. Like they talk about her past with her family and like, basically like getting closure in regards to her family. At one point, like she literally wields the dark saber at one point. Like there's a lot of Sabine history too. So
yeah, I feel like Sabine was I feel like Sabine in season 1 was a product of like the script had to have her do this straight line journey of like she's looking for Ezra, you know, off screen. We just, you know, Ahsoka and her had some issues when they were training or whatever. So like that happened off screen, which I didn't think helped the character either, because you didn't see all that conflict that they're talking about in multiple episodes. So I just think it's one of those things that hopefully season 2 fleshes out more of the Rebels characters. I feel like season 1 was really just trying to establish like the core story of what we're getting, and they introduced some new characters. And again, they introduced Thrawn, they introduced, whoever. So we'll see, man. I'm still excited for season 2. I am a believer that Sabine is going to have a great arc in the show, but if I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong.
The Malfi says R2 is literally the savior of Star Wars. Without R2, everyone is dead. He saved every main character at least once, some like 4 times. Yeah, without R2.
Yeah, R2's a beast, man.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. R2. Nick's Collectibles. Fun fact, I originally planned to only collect Star Wars. Now I have 0 Star Wars. There you go. That's Hot Toys collecting for you. 1/6 collecting.
Yeah.
We got a longtime channel member, Honest Hansel, in the house. What's up, dude? He says, gentlemen, thank you for being here, bro. Good evening. He said, man, I have pre-ordered 6 figs this last 2 weeks. This is also sums up the hobby right here.
Yep.
Dolphins Museum, too much Star Wars. Talk about a lesser IP. Oh, we're going to. Darth Maul says, it takes a lot for me to get non-dark side figures. Yeah. It does. We got Blurred Dad Life in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. It's a collecting challenge for me, being a fan of Trek, Star Wars, MCU, and DC. Yeah, man, those it'll get you. Honest Hands says, got the Chewie and the Han today, nowhere to put them. Oh yeah, my wife's gonna let me put them in the living room and the kitchen. Beautiful. Sounds like a lovely household decoration setup that you're gonna have. Let me close the poll. Are you getting Chopper? I'm gonna well, actually, we got a couple more comments and I'll close it up. Tristan, she's kind of a weenie. Sorry, she gets waxed by Shin twice and she struggled with bandits. Tighter Fell says, I love the direction of the show. Season 2 needs to get here. I agree. The Malfiend says, she was a completely different character in the Ahsoka show. I was shocked at how far off Filoni took her from the original character. I think the reason why Sabine was so far off from the original character was because she was emotionally detached based on what happened like in the finale. I think that was the point of like with everything that happened with Ezra. I think that that's really what like detached her from who her true self is. And I think that's when we'll get that development of her character, what she's going to turn into, especially now with Ezra being back. So I think that's why. I think like they shifted her character to what she was because of that. You know what I mean? Like they're looking for Ezra and like she's emotionally kind of lost from what happened. And then on top of that, she's trying to get trained by Ahsoka, but Ahsoka's like hesitant to train her, right? So there's a lot of different like elements going on with her character. And then on top of that, you're kind of developing like the plot for the show. You know what I mean? That's why I say I don't really think she was like necessarily the main focus. But then again, I get it. I get the critiques of the show.
And it's always tough when you have major stuff happen off screen or like, you know, Filoni, like I feel like he anticipated everybody knowing a lot about Rebels, which I think if you did, like that could actually help with the character, that could actually hurt with the character. So I think it's one of those things where like a lot of stuff happened off screen, which I don't think helped. It's like you picked up with her character midway through something and we didn't get to see that, like Steve was saying, like that version before we got to her character introduction in the show. Like that, all that seemed to happen off screen in terms of the show character. So I don't know, man. We'll see. I think season 2 will answer a lot of questions. Season 2 has the same issues, then maybe it is just an issue with the character. But I think that she'll have a way better arc in season 2.
Yeah, I think you just gotta like give the show time, because I think the show is going to be really good. Like based on how Clone Wars was and Rebels and the way that they're going with the show, Filoni like is like Clone Wars and Rebels are kind of like his baby, and Ahsoka is like his created character. Like after George Lucas basically said like, let's create Anakin's Padawan. So like George like knows that character, or I'm sorry, Dave knows that character, Dave Filoni, better than basically anybody. So that's why I kind of trust in him in the process of what season 2 is going to be like. So that's going to be exciting. I'm very excited to see what they do with season 2. Clinton Martin says, also hate that everyone seems to be force sensitive now. This is a whole nother rabbit hole topic about people like talking about the force and like how people are connected to the force. I'll leave that for another time. But Curtis Booth says, I have 15 Star Wars figures currently, and 0 of them are good guys. I do plan on flushing it out a bit more, though. I have 68 more figures on my wanted list. Some have not been made yet, though. That's a nice, dang, it's nice to have like a big list like that.
Yeah.
Jedi291 says, hey guys, I'm so excited this week. I'm getting my first Batman hot toy. Congratulations, Jedi291.
And I had to look around and be like, where am I?
I'm getting the Batman and Bat Signal on a waitlist conversion from Sideshow. Dude, you're in the world, you're in the world between worlds of the Sunday Scaries. This is how you get rid of them. You got to face your fears, man. But yeah, Batman Bat Signal on waitlist conversion. Congratulations. Awesome figure, man. One of my favorites. Love the Hot Toys, the Batman. Love it. I'm all that, dude. Especially with the penguin. You did good, kid. You did real good, Vic. Dude, I learned today I do a really good penguin impression. At least I think it's okay.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Can we do another one? Maybe I'll say.
Yeah, do one more. Do one more.
Do one more.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta think of what I'm gonna say. I'll save it. I gotta think of something.
All right. Just come out, do it out of nowhere, so there's not this pressure on it. Yeah.
All right. But congrats. That's awesome. Great figure, man. One of my faves. I'm all in on that universe, man. I'm telling you, after they do the second movie, if that second Batman movie hits, the Batman, this universe, dude, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Where am I at here? I want more Knights of the Republic figures. Yes, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. Listen up, kid. Okay, listen. We got the Mall Fiend. He thinks he's gonna do something good for the community. No, he's not. He thinks he's a big guy. He's a big dog in Gotham. No, I'm the Kingpin. I'm the Kingpin here. That was pretty good.
You literally sound like these nameless characters in the Batman Arkham games when you're stealthing around as Batman and you're listening in on conversation.
I sound like a nameless character to you? I sound like a nameless character?
That literally sounds like...
They don't even know our names. Dude, have you seen the Penguin? Have you seen
I'm 2 episodes in.
Oh my gosh, you're missing out, dude. You're missing out.
Dude, I had to watch all my Halloween stuff this week, dude. So I'm gonna get back on it. I have really enjoyed the first 2 episodes.
You did good, kid. You did real good. Kingpin is a Marvel character. I'm gonna be the Kingpin of Gotham. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Curtis. I don't even think he's talking to me. Oh, good God. Please, no. Please, no. I heard the Batman 2 is going to be musical. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
There. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Anyways, Chopper. Okay, now let me close the poll. Are you getting Chopper? 39 votes. Thank you guys for voting. We got 56 y'all in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't. Are you getting Chopper? Yes. Day 1, 34%. Yes. Down the line, 25%. So what is that? 59%? 60% basically are getting it. But about half of that day 1 and half of those down the line. So kind of split whether or not it's going to be a day 1 thing. And then 40% no. Interesting. That was a good talking point about whether or not it's going to be a day 1 thing. Yeah. Oh boy, what time? Oh my God, we're an hour 45 and we got to speed this up a little bit, dude.
I've already talked about this figure, so I'll let you have the floor on this. And
Sidious?
Yes.
Are you getting this right now? Huh?
No, I'm not. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. Like, I'll just be quick. It looks really good. I think it looks great, actually.
Name is badass.
But yeah, this is an easy pass for me. I'm just waiting for the episode 3 Sidious, and that's going to be kind of like, or the episode 3. You know, I guess that's technically Palp.
Do I look like?
What do they have him? What do they have him? Yeah, that ain't bad. On the episode 3, what is that? That's Sidious, right? Like underneath the Sidious name. Okay. Yeah, you look just like him, dude. You look just like him.
You did good, kid. You did real good. Darth Sidious Clone Wars. Justin just did a 3-hour stream about candies. We can do 3 hours on figures. Dude, he looks great, man. I think this head sculpt is awesome, dude.
Yeah, that head sculpt's good.
I think this is really I think this is really cool. Should I do it should I do it as Penguin the whole time I'm doing this figure?
I'd rather you not, but if you, I mean,
okay. Steve even has a Colin Farrell accent. I'd rather you not, he says. Damn.
Yeah, Malfiend said it best. I'll just let Malfiend's comment kind of be a voice for the people on this.
You don't know what you're talking about, okay? You got to take a break. I'll show you how to take a break. This is Gotham.
Now you're just doing random noises, man.
Dude, he does look really cool. I'm not getting this day one. Oh shoot, Clinton, where's the wheel? Add the 5-minute Penguin voice to it. I'm gonna do that. Talk like Colin Farrell's Penguin. Not for 5 minutes, so it hurts it like starts to burn my throat, man.
I mean, this would be cool to have if you got that Clone Wars mall, and if you're getting the Clone Wars.
Moving on. Ignoring it, just straight up ignoring the accent. Dude, yeah, if you get the Clone Wars mall, you get the you get Savage Press, which I'm getting Savage for sure. I'm gonna end up getting Clone Wars mall. I might end up picking him up, but this is a down the road for me. This is a down the road.
Yeah,
but he looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, he looks great. I really like the sculpt. I really like
this. Looks like really looks good. I think at least for for Clone Wars.
Yeah,
I think this looks awesome, man. There's some photos here with the hood up. It looks really cool. This is cool too.
Yeah,
I like the little lightning effects. I like how they gave him this base, this new style base. I like that. Yeah. I can see, like, I was talking about this too. Like, I think on Wolfpack I mentioned like this elevated base, and then you have like him in the background, and then like Darth Maul and Savage like standing in front of him, kind of like how that battle, you know, like when Palpatine's way up on the, or Sidious way up on the whatever that is up top. So you could like have him behind like this, and then have them posed in front of him. This would look cool in a mono, having him like that, you know, or like a single display cabinet.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't really have too much to say. This is gonna be an interesting one. This is gonna be market watch for me.
Yeah, I think it's a good piece. I mean, it
took forever to come out. Holy shit.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
It also, like, the smile, I'm like, I don't know if the smile really like fully works all that well, but like it kind of works, dude, because he does this a lot in the Clone Wars show too.
Right.
Like it kind of works like under the robes. Like they do it in a ways like this smile looks a little bit different than some of these other ones. No. See, that was pretty good, right?
Yeah, that wasn't bad actually. That wasn't bad. Thanks, man. Yeah, the skull. The thing that's the one issue I have with this is that I would want the hood on, but the sculpt is like the best part of the figure. So like now you're covering up like what I think is like the highlight of the figure. So that's kind of the duality of it. Is like that to me is like the best look, but I think that looks really good too. So that's kind of the problem I have with it, is like you'd want to cover it up, but I just like the sculpt, so I'd want to have that like showing.
That's fair, man. This sculpt looks damn good.
But again, easy pass for me on this. Easy pass.
Palp's voice for 2 minutes added to the wheel.
Yeah, do the voice where Mace is
now, young Skywalker, you will die. Wait. Don't let him kill me. I can't
that's a
hold
good
it
one.
any longer.
Yeah, dude. That's my favorite version of the character right there.
That's my favorite. He said Maul. What's up, Furry Ewok? Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat from channel member Furry Ewok. Shiba Dog raises and lowers his index finger to get noticed. Wow, thank you so much. Like I said, it makes you read this program that I use reads off the super sticker. So thank you so much. I really appreciate the $1.99 super chat. Or I'm sorry, super sticker. So kind of you. Thank you so much. Valkyrie Magnus, I'm getting this Palpatine. I'll display him with Mace Windu acting innocent. Oh, interesting.
I like that.
Interesting. Unlimited power. You want to give me your best Palpatine? It's okay.
That's my favorite version, man, is when he's just getting absolutely destroyed by Mace.
Let me see them all. If you need them all before you can pose them all. Honestly, so it looks awesome. Great sculpt. Awesome figure. I don't need it for my collection, but it looks awesome. It does.
Yeah, this is definitely a looks awesome, easy pass for me. I do want this character, just not this version, but I do think this is a great version to have. That's the thing. I think this is a great version. He's very Clone Wars is like you're getting like everything with this character with his arc in Clone Wars. So that's what I like.
Nick does
like almost like Prime, you know? Yeah, I could see that, Nick.
He's like, they did make him like kind of show like in the show. He's like, I mean, everyone's kind of thinned out in the show. That's kind of the art style of the show. So I guess it really kind of went off that. Lord Dad Life picked up Shuri Black Panther at my local shop today. Saw New Hope Obi-Wan for $4.50. Jeez, I pray for a 2.0 Old Ben. I mean, I will buy a 2.0 Old Ben, but that figure is straight up S tier Grail, man. I love that figure. One of the top 3 in my collection. Clinton, I feel like the gray hair on this and Balin are a little flat. I think I could see your point on that with some of the coloring of the hair. You know, it's very I feel like gray hair is tough, man. Chris is very true. Just January seemed longer than normal. I remember my Vader took about a month after release. Oh, I must be talking about this coming out. Sean Connery impressions for 2 minutes. Put it on the wheel. Now everybody's just telling me to do impressions on the wheel. Come on. Jedi are taking over. Oh, Clint says also MRC's video, the haircut where you can access the rolling eyes is very noticeable. So that must be like back here on the side.
Oh yeah.
Which is interesting. They went with that version rather than like the new version where you pop the head sculpt off and you have to like the hairpiece doesn't come off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Anakin's like that, man, where you take the back of the head off and you don't notice it when it's in the display, but but when you have them to the side, man, you can't help but, you know, I mean, they do a good job like hiding it, but you can still notice it, you know?
Yep. The Death Star will be fully operational when your friends arrive. Honestly, Ansel Mace is the baddest. Oh, God. No, we can't go down this. No, that's a real here. You know what? Just for this. No. I'm not getting this right away, but we'll see down the line. Because like I said, Savage, Maul, and this could look really sick together. We'll see.
Now that Savage is a showstopper right there, man. That thing looks absolutely insane.
Okay, so, oh my gosh, they just announced a Purge Trooper. You've got to be kidding me.
Wow.
Give us a damn Cal Kestis. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Give us a Cal Kestis. If I don't see a teased Cal in here, I'm sorry. We're switching the hype because now I'm hyped right here. This is good. It might happen, guys. It might happen. We might get a Cal Kestis, bro. Come on, man. Hoo-wee. Damn, bro. They're showing 2 of them. They're showing another one next to him. Oh.
Wow, you get 3 of them, dude. 3 of them for the price of 1.
Look at the chat. The chat's lighting up. Let's go. So be it, Jedi. Show it. Oh, yeah. Look at this knee. This looks fucking sick, man. The visor looks like it might light up. Oh, it's an exclusive. Oh, boy.
Limited to 20 pieces, Steve.
Let's see. 2,500. Come on, man. 2,500 limited? Sons of bitches.
Don't lie, dude. You like that. You like it.
Light up function. Dude.
You like that limited.
Hold on, though. The problem is going to be like, are they going to come with all these different? No, it's just going to be this pauldron. I think. Dude, this shock baton looks sick, though. This looks dope, too. It's just like the standard without the pauldron on. Without the... Ugh. Dude, this looks awesome, man. This looks really cool. Justin, did you play the games?
Played the first one.
You like
it? I didn't finish it. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I played. I'm not gonna lie. I played about, I don't know, like 30% of it. I play a lot of online games, like a lot of online, like, you know, where I'm playing online. So I need to play this game though, man. Everybody's telling me to play it.
Jedi Survivor is amazing game, dude. I like them both.
Jedi Survivor the first one or the second one?
That's the second one. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order is the first one.
That's right. Okay. I haven't played Jedi Survivor. Is Jedi Survivor better?
I mean, it's a continuation of the story. It's hard, like it advances the map is a lot bigger. There's a lot more areas. It's a way bigger scope game. Yeah. There's a lot of like, I think it's a better game in that sense, but like I guess it just depends on how you like the story. I really like the original game too, just from like Cal Kestis starting out, and like, so there's different elements of both that I like. I feel like they're so connected to each other, like you just got to play both anyways. The next collectibles, thank you so much, bro. I'm gonna just say it. Where the fuck is Cal Kestis, bro? This gives me hope, man. I'm not gonna lie. This gives me the Cal Kestis hope right here. Oh. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick, for the
I've been doing that.
Super chat, bro. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, we got 35 seconds left on the timer. How many super chats we got? 4 out of 5 $5 super chats. Well, that's pretty good. It's gonna end in 30 seconds unless somebody wants to donate a $5 for the kids in 26, 25, 24. But this looks sick, man. This looks sick.
You put the pressure on, like, unless you don't want kids to have Christmas gifts this year.
unless you don't want to. God, I didn't mean to sound like that.
No, I know you didn't mean it. I was just saying that's like, it was just funny how you worded it.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's okay. You know what, guys? Thank you guys for the. We got 4 out of 5, and we got a lot of money donated tonight, so I appreciate that. Let me just Clinton Martin, this is a Purge Trooper commander. Do you think this means they will just release a plain Purge Trooper? I'm glad you asked. Of course they will. Of course they will, man. Look at this. So also look at, hold on one second. You see this, okay? This is all we're getting with this figure. The blaster, the hands, the base. You don't get anything else. This is 2 other troopers in here. There's 2 other troopers. They're gonna do this one with the pauldron, this one right here with this giant shock baton. Yeah, dude, these other weapons. Yeah. I'm saying, like, where are these other weapons, dude? This is a whole separate figure right here. This isn't the Purge Trooper commander. This is a whole different figure. They're gonna do this one. And then they're going to do this one with the shock baton. And my guess is one of these is not going to be limited. But this is sick right here, dude. Yeah. We need a Cal Kestis. You can't just do these without Cal Kestis, man.
Need that Cal Kestis, baby.
Also, these are going to need that Cal Kestis, baby, dude. These are going to look cool. Like, well, I might be putting these like with that. Well, I guess these are phase 1 Purge Troopers. Not really going to go with the phase 2 look from Kenobi. But like this one, look at this. This is looks like it's just this one stripped down. It is. It's this one, but stripped down, no pauldron. Which basically that just makes it like a grunt Purge Trooper, you know?
Yeah.
Woo. They could also just make this one. Justin, you have any interest in this?
No.
This looks sick, bro.
Looks cool. It looks cool, but this is an easy pass for me.
Please don't let this happen.
Now, Cal Kestis, even though I haven't played the games like fully through, like I would be way more interested in that for sure, like you guys have been talking about. But these are usually pretty easy passes for me. I think it's one of those ones that fall in the category of I think it looks really cool, just not for me. So that's kind of where I'm at with this.
I heard what you said. I'm just sharing.
I'd much rather have a Shmi Skywalker, personally.
Give me a Shmi.
It is what it is.
Sorry, I'm posting something. Got to post in the Facebook group. If any of you guys are not in the Facebook group, you should join. Yeah, man, this is crazy. I feel like we're gonna probably get another drop or something tonight with this one just being shown. Like, I wonder if we're gonna.
Yeah, because it's kind of early. It's kind of early, actually,
dude. I think we're probably gonna get something else. Oh my gosh, man, so much coming out, and then this is gonna be like this is available. The lottery is gonna be, you know, I wonder if they're even gonna lottery this. I wonder if they're even gonna queue this. I think Eric said, will there be a queue? I don't know. This might just be just a random drop. Also, this is gonna be I know it's 2,500. It's probably gonna be a little bit of time. Like this, I don't know if this is just gonna sell out right away. Like, I think this will be an easy get right here.
Yeah,
it's a video game one. It's very niche for that, and like, collectors are tired, man. They're tired. I don't know whose voice I was going with for that one. They're tired.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
They're very tired.
But that was good. That was good.
Thank you. That's like you in like 40 years. They're very tired out. I'm tired.
What was that?
You don't have to like my impressions. It's okay.
No, I'm starting to like the penguin one better. When I'm hearing these other ones, the penguin one, I think
we're gonna take over the city. I'm gonna be the kingpin of Gotham.
Now do Colin Farrell from Phone Booth.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Do Kiefer Sutherland from Phone Booth.
I forget exactly how his
I can't remember. I can't remember either. I know also I've seen that one.
Yeah. I don't have a good like Irish accent either, or Scottish. You know, I'm not real good at that.
But you know how to sound like a penguin, man. That's for sure,
dude. You're damn right.
Can you do Danny DeVito's penguin?
Can't believe you'd even question it. No, I don't think so, dude. No. Nick, I'd actually buy this well if they made a Cal Kestis. Clinton says Shin is going to be released.
Dude, that'd be sick, Clinton. That'd be sick.
Wow, Eric says these are one of my favorite troopers, better than the Death Troopers. Need a second sister. Holy shit, if they do this, man. If they do this. Oh.
Yeah, that'd get me hyped.
That would be a hype figure.
I'm kind of not wanting that to happen because, like, I would definitely be getting those, I feel like. But I'm kind of okay if they don't, because then I won't have to get all of them.
Also, they weathered the shit out of this figure. They did not have to do all that.
No, dude.
They gave this figure some serious weathering, which is not needed. So this one's coming. This one might even get announced tonight, too. They might just drop that one, too.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. Somebody's gonna have to keep an eye on Facebook. But dude, I love when you finally get a drop on a live stream. It's about damn time. If you buy this, you get a Dark Trooper free. It's not. That'd be nice.
Nick's Collectibles with some great insider info here.
Here we go. We got a live ticker. Hold on. They haven't updated the banner yet. Possibly more to come. It's probably gonna happen.
It's probably gonna be a release tonight. A release.
Is it gonna be Star Wars? What do you think?
I think it might be. It would make sense, but then again, it would also make sense for something that we will never guess to be announced as well or released.
Oh man. And then they just show you like these other ones, like this weapon. So this one's gonna get released or announced. This one's gonna get announced with these two weapons. That's what's gonna go down. That's what's gonna go down. And that's this baton. So like this might come with like all these weapons. But it's interesting they're showing these other figures too, you know? That's like, they typically don't do it to this degree of like, you know, showing a completely different...
Yeah, it's almost too much. It's almost too like, hey, look what else we got.
We got more coming.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 Venom will randomly release. Is there anything else we're waiting for other than Star Wars? What's up, Fritz Lang? Thank you for being here. Holy God, what are you showing me here? This is a Purge Trooper Commander from Jedi Survivor, the game. Clinton Martin says, isn't this the same bucket as a white trooper that wasn't released yet? This is. I think it is the same. It's very similar. I forget exactly what trooper it is though. I feel like if they were gonna make a Cal, they tease him in these pics, dude. This is when I thought we were gonna see a Cal tease in this post. Maybe the next one. Maybe they're saving it. Maybe they're saving it for the next one. Maybe they're saving it. Thank you, Darth Malix, Mr. Lord Jaw, Airborne Trooper. Yes, that was it. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on the page. But dude, I'm hyped for this, man. This gets me excited. This gives me hope for one of my most anticipated figures that I want. Cal Kestis, man. Cal Kestis. We gotta get him. What's up, Central Cal? New name. Thank you for being here. Are they releasing the regular Purge Trooper? We'll see. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. My guess is you just take the pauldron off this and you got a regular one. Yes, this is nice. Darth Malix, Mr. Lord Jaw, interchangeable components on the weapon for sure. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. You get these, like, you can change out stuff on the blaster. Take that scope off. They don't really show too much here, but yeah. I mean, this is gonna be basic. This is a pretty basic set here. You don't get like a ton of stuff. This is cool that the helmet is light up, but it's battery, man. You gotta get a dummy battery for it, basically. Eric Hanky says 212th and Airborne Troopers coming for 20th anniversary Revenge of the Sith. That'd be crazy. The 212th we desperately need. That would be very nice. Oh,
he's not true.
From the Batman, a Penguin quote.
He's not a true fan of the show, Fritz.
Yeah, okay, Jesus.
Went right over your head, man. I even knew that, bro, and I've only watched 2 episodes.
What's up, Best Car Kid? Thank you for being here, bro. Released in 4 to 5 days. I know he's hyped about this one. Yes, please. Yes, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be a quick turnaround again. Another quick turnaround figure. Thank you for being here, man. Okay, shall we move on now? Now that we got the hype release, because I know you're not really interested in this one. I'm definitely interested in this one. My guess is something else might drop tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We shall see. Do we want to rank the Ahsoka line? We got time? You got time, man?
Yeah, I got time. How
much time you got?
30 minutes.
30
I
minutes.
got 30 minutes of time.
We got 30 minutes to get this done. We got 30 minutes.
We don't have to rush, but I do want to save more for like my top 5 as opposed to the back end. Because I think that it's...
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I got to add you into... Hold on, I got to bounce back. I got to add you into the... Yeah, I'm sure the first half will go quick.
Yes.
Sure, the first half will go quick. There we go. Oh, we got Collector Joe in the house. Says, yo, with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, dude. Channel member, good friend, Collector Joey. Appreciate you, Joey Bear. Thank you for the $4.99 dues going towards the toys donated to the kids. So thank you so much, man. As a reminder, everybody in here, 51 people, please hit that like button if you haven't. And all super chats, 100% of the super chats go towards donations for toys that I'm going to be giving to a local organization for kids in need for the holidays. And I'm going to be buying all that from a local comic shop. So thanks so much, Joey. Appreciate it, man. Okay. All right. Let me pull it up. Let me see where it is. Okay, I set this up.
Wow.
Set this up, man. It's not ideal, but it's in Photoshop, so I don't have like a lot of...
No, that's good.
I don't have a lot of leeway on movement. It's going to look kind of sloppy, but we're going to go like across this way will be and then down, okay?
Yeah.
Do you want to start?
Yeah, we just starting at the back, right? Like
sure, yeah, we'll start at the back.
And what is there, 13 or 14?
There are...
Wait, 15?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Wow, 15. Wow. Okay.
So if another announcement is made, should we cut away?
Well, yeah. We'll cut away from this if another announcement's made.
I'll keep tabs.
Absolutely.
I'll try to keep an eye as we go.
Yeah. Mine is actually number 15. Oddly enough, is actually what you have in last place on mine. That would be number 15.
Zombie Death Trooper.
Zombie Death Trooper. Yep.
Okay.
Number 15 for me. Have no interest in that one. That one is not coming home. And
so this is your why am I moving that? Don't want to move that. I need to move this. So this is gonna be the last for you. I'll just put it way down here.
Yeah,
bottom corner.
A lot of this is pretty good. This is a pretty good. Some of this back half is pretty good. You got here.
That I didn't put this in any particular order. I just like copied it.
No, I know. I meant though that like a few
the
of the ones that are in the back
are
going to be in the back. Yeah,
I'm gonna agree with you. I will put that one last.
Okay. The next one is going to be the Mandalorian trooper there, whatever the hell you want to call it. Yep.
Mandalorian Super Commando.
Yeah, that one's just not for me. Still looks cool, but not for me.
That thing has an amazing skull with 2 helmets. Come on. Yeah, Beskar Kid Zombie Death Troopers Fire. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really good. I'm gonna put Night Trooper next to him. These two are kind of like pretty similar for me as far as like there's just so much other stuff, you know, for this line. Not that they're bad by any means, because I am getting both of these, but yeah, I would rank it that way. I'm gonna guess you're gonna put this trooper next.
Yes, Night Trooper is next. And then
wait, hold on. I gotta put one.
Oh, I thought yours was gonna be that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the Mandalorian Super Commando.
That's just how strong the line is. Like, awesome, these still look really good.
Yeah, these are cool, and like also the Mandalorian Super Commando, awesome figure. But yeah, the line is crazy, man. It's crazy. And also, like, we're just ranking these based on like, we're not ranking them anything specific as far as like, I'm kind of just going on excitement level. I'm kind of doing various factors, character, how the figure looks.
Yeah, that's like my personal hype list.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, personal hype list. There you go.
And so you kind of got this going pretty good, man. Mine's going to be Captain Rex next, only because I feel like the one that you can get right now, I'd rather have that one with the sculpt. And it still looks great, but I don't need to have this Captain Rex. I would be okay with having the other one and just putting him with this display.
I'm gonna say a Captain Rex as well, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The first like 4
I think
or
we were
5
kind of close on the ones that we ranked too. I think maybe there'll be a little bit of variation, maybe between a couple spots, but I think the top half is when things are gonna get spicy. Yeah, for sure. This is where it actually gets difficult for me, because like the top 5 are, you know, again, depending on order, but I feel like top 5, like I can pretty much have in one category, but this middle category is where it's tough. I would probably go, again, this is just for me, okay? Just because there's so many other versions of this character that I'd much rather have. I'm not saying it's not a necessity for the line. It's just we have so many. I'm actually going to put Anakin next. Oh, that's mine. What am I doing? Oh, this is yours.
Again, still looks great. Still think it's a great version of the character, but there's just so many Anakins right now that I would rather have. So yeah.
I am actually with you on that. I'm going to put Anakin there as well for very similar reasons. Like, yeah, there's a lot of other, well, don't want that. There's a lot of other Anakins that we already have. It is a cool flashback, but we already have like essentially that same thing already. So going to be a cool figure, but yeah, my hype isn't as high for that figure. Yeah.
All right, man. This is where it's changed for me a little bit. So on my initial video, I had this character low. And so this is where that character probably would have fell in line, but I'm actually having that character a little bit higher. I know that I'm going to get some shit for this, but it's just the reality. I'm putting Chopper next. Putting Chopper next.
Excuse me?
Yeah, because people have convinced me why young Ahsoka would be really cool. Young Ahsoka normally would have probably been here, but young Ahsoka, I feel like this might not be the last time we see young Ahsoka, so I could see like, I don't know. I think that character just looks really cool. It's like the first type of character like version that we got. So Chopper, still an essential piece, you could argue, but that's how good the line is, man. This line's that good. Where like something's gotta, you know, yeah, dude.
Damn. Oh shit, where'd my thing go? what's this list based around? Kind of just, yeah, like just everything. Just kind of, it's not a specific thing. It's just however you want to rank it. Hype. We're kind of going based off like, yeah, kind of hype level. I'm kind of blending everything together. How the figure looks, character importance, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's me too.
Feelings, all about their feelings. Yeah, and this list like could change like tomorrow. That's why.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could replicate my exact order, I guess, tomorrow. But,
well, that's what I'm saying. If this was like what I feel is like essential or whatever, Chopper would be up higher because I feel like Chopper's a more important character than some that I'm gonna have in front. Bro. But it's just like hype list for how cool I think the figure's gonna look.
Chopper number 10 for you.
Yeah, I feel wrong about this actually.
Chopper barely made it in the top 10, bro.
It's just, again, the price for Chopper, the fact that I feel like he's, you know, I want to pair him with Hera. I feel like some of these other ones you could argue could stand on their own better.
I want to put my Anakin up here so that we have some room. Yeah, dude, that's...
Again, I got to get a droid. If I get a droid, I might have a way higher opinion of, like, Hot Toys droids. I just don't have one yet.
I'm just lining this up neatly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're into your... oh, wait, I got to do one. No.
Yeah, you got to... See, this is where it's getting difficult for you, man. It's about to get difficult for you.
I'm going to go Marok. Marok is going to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10, right? Marok is going to crack the top 10. Marok's cracking the top 10. Chop the chopper. Oh.
I would say next for me...
Justin's ready.
Man, I'm going to go... Damn, dude. I'm probably going to go... I'm going young Ahsoka here. Young Ahsoka here. Almost just knocked my camera over. Man, that's a sign that it should be higher. But no, young Ahsoka looks great. This is when it gets really difficult. I'd say like this is the range where it really starts getting interesting for me. Is like, you know, this is starting to get to the point of like how far I'm going with the line. So the reason I have young Ahsoka here, I don't think I'm picking up this young Ahsoka or this Anakin. So this is kind of my thinking on my rankings is like, what do I realistically see myself getting? And so I prioritize putting those first. Now, if you're talking about like what's an essential figure to have for the line, young Ahsoka would be higher. I mean, that's just a really cool, like the flashback scenes are really important. That was really cool. So
young Ahsoka for me, man.
Yeah,
I'm with you. It's tough, dude. Cause like, yeah, it's hard when we like, yeah, it's just tough. This line's crazy, dude.
And this will change tomorrow.
This top 10 is wild, man.
Yeah. We'll get hyped for something tomorrow, and we'll be like, no, man, it should be higher. Next for me is going to be Marok. So we'll put Marok next.
Got it.
I used to have him at the bottom, but the more I thought about the character, I just think he looks super cool, man. I just think he's like a really cool character to have in your display. So I'm putting Marok next.
He is cool. He is cool, man. Oh boy. This is where it gets real tough, dude, because you have all the Rebels characters.
Yeah.
You have... I got to mix it up a little bit, though. I'm going to go... Boy, this is real tough, man. This is real tough.
You know what you have to do?
What do I have to do?
Do it.
Do it.
You know you want to put Chopper here, but you don't want to. You know he's an important character. That's the tough thing. He's a super important character, but he really wasn't. I think Clinton said it in the chat. Like he didn't do a whole lot in this series. Like the animated, yes, but in this series he wasn't like featured a whole lot, and it is a little expensive for what you're getting.
This is tough, dude. This is tough.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do
it. Thank you, Clinton, for the segue. Thank you very much.
Oh my god. You know what you gotta do, man.
Oh, dude, I don't know, man. This is where it gets real tough. I didn't really think about my list beforehand. Because there's a couple routes you could go. You could say Enoch, not very important character, but he looks really badass. Chopper, amazing like droid that you need to have in the collection, right? Ahsoka, not like we already have an Ahsoka figure, right? But this is important. This is an important part of her character arc, the transformation.
Yeah, and I look at it like, what's going to look good if you just got one or two pieces? And that's what I'm talking about. Like some of these figures that we've talked about so far, like if you just got a Hera or you just got even a Marok, like as weird as that sounds, just a Marok would look good on his own. Like he's just kind of like, you know, Chopper. I feel like Chopper is more dependent on having somebody else with him.
Dude, I might have to put like, I'm thinking of what I need in my display.
Yeah.
Dude, like I need a Chopper more than like a Shin Hati, bro.
Bro, don't do it, man. Don't
like,
do it,
I need a Chopper more than Enoch. Like I need a Chopper. Like,
all right, that's a fair point. I want to put
you know
Chopper. Yeah, I might want to put Chopper higher too, because you're right. I didn't think of it like that.
Like Enoch is real cool, dude, but like he is not.
Chopper's part of the team. Like Chopper is Rebels. Like you have to have Chopper in a Rebels display. Yes, I'll agree with that. I'm just thinking of the value proposition, the character. Like the character is more important than I am excited about the figure, if that makes sense. Like in terms of how the figure looks, I still kind of stand by this, but I do think that Chopper is important to have. But I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it just for conversation's sake.
I'm going to put...
If you put Shin this low, dude, that's actually insane.
I'm putting Enoch here.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm putting Enoch here, man. There's too much. There's too much, like, that's more important to me in this lineup right here than this character who we know very little about. And is he going to evolve? Could this change? Like, this is kind of a chance piece, man. Like, he looks real cool. He's got that kind of mysterious element, kind of like a Boba Fett, where Boba Fett got real popular, right?
Yeah.
But maybe if they showed him doing something crazy, or they really if they really flesh out his character, maybe I change my mind. But these characters, man, are probably like, you know, they're just a level above as far as importance.
I agree. That's why I feel kind of weird not having Chopper with that group. But I'm trying to do this based on the actual release, like just the release, not thinking of nothing else. So I don't know. For me, the next one would be Enoch as well. So Enoch is good where he's at.
So this is good ranking.
Yeah, I think Enoch. So this is about where I am probably at my line of like, if I go past Enoch, I'm all in on the line. Like Enoch and Chopper. Yeah, put Chopper ahead of young Ahsoka on mine.
Oh, Chopper that boy Chop slowly working his way up.
Well, the reason I'm doing this is because I feel like Enoch up to from here on forward, like I'm getting all those figures. I'm honestly getting all of them. From Marok and Chopper Chopper has more of a chance of going into the collection than Marok does. So we got to put Chopper ahead of Marok as well.
So okay, so you're shifting Marok down.
Because my thinking is this is about where I am on the line in terms of like what I envision the Ahsoka display looking like. And if I go past Enoch and Chopper, I'm all in. But this is where I'm kind of hoping to stay, is those characters that are on my top line there.
Damn, so yours is like literally a like halfway point drawn.
It is. That's truly where I'm at, dude. And I think that's
a halfway point. I'm gonna only get half. My top 8, like MySpace. You're MySpace. You're MySpacing this line.
So up to Enoch. So on mine, up to Enoch is accurate. I'm gonna be making some changes here in a minute, but Enoch, yeah. So that's where it should be. Yes.
All right. So we're both. Wait. So you're top. So I need to do one more now.
Yes. And you know it's Chopper. There's no way you can want Chopper more than no. Dude, listen, man. Don't do this shit. Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
If it weren't for Balin, dude. If it weren't for Balin, I would put Shin there. Like Balin's gonna elevate this figure right here, dude.
Dude, Shin is unbelievable. Unbelievable character. She just looks so cool, man. She just looks so cool to me.
Dude, we need to give Chopper some more props. Chopper's not getting enough love, dude.
Dude, he's a $240
Amazing
droid that doesn't
dude.
make noises.
Amazing droid.
The character is better than the figure came out.
I don't know what to do, guys. So here's my potential candidates. Chopper, Ahsoka. I might say I want Chopper more than the Ahsoka, dude. Chopper's like a Rebels character, man. Chopper's like a Rebels character, dude.
Put Chopper, put Mara in front of Chopper on mine.
You guys need wait, really?
Yeah. Just because you're gonna be putting Ahsoka behind Chopper, I gotta balance it out. My goodness.
Oh man.
My goodness, bro. Ahsoka this low is wild. Wild.
Or Sabine.
Oh my.
I'm gonna put Chopper right here. All
right.
Chopper's very important. Chopper's very important, but like it's tough, man. It's where it gets real tough. I mean, if you're going based on what the figure is, then yeah, like Chopper.
That's what I'm trying to do.
When you're going based on that, but I'm also going based on like if I can get, regardless of how good a figure is or not, like if Shin Hati is amazing figure, do you really want Shin over like Ahsoka, who's like a main character we know a lot about, like just based on the character?
Dude, you were the one who was
right?
about to put Ahsoka in the bottom half.
I'm just giving an example.
Oh,
we also already have an Ahsoka, and like that Ahsoka with the darker outfit, you could argue like you love that version of Ahsoka more than when she gets her basically Gandalf moment, right?
Yeah,
So,
there's a lot of variables. I'm trying to rank it based on what I see myself getting, not necessarily like who I think the most important.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So
it's
this
hard it's hard when you're getting all of it.
Yeah, it is. It is. But all right,
funny.
so I'm up to Enoch. So are we on the same? Okay.
Yep.
So my next one.
So were we in top? We're in top 6 now.
We're in top 6, and this I can honestly tell you, all 6 of these. I already have one. All 6 of these are coming home for sure. So this is where it gets tough. But I already have this figure. He's great. But we're putting Thrawn here. This is going to be our biggest disagreement. I know it will be. But I have Thrawn.
I can't believe this, man.
I have Thrawn. He's right there. I got him in a
Thrawn
prime
out
spot.
of the top 5, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I
Yeah,
feel
man.
wrong putting this here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a good solid figure, man. It's a good solid figure.
Boy.
It's a good solid figure. Yeah.
I feel sick. I feel a little nauseous.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good figure. I have him, dude. I have him in prime real estate. Look at where I have him. I have him prime real estate. I'm respecting the Grand Admiral here. Absolutely. But I'm telling you, when these other figures come out, man, I don't think he's going to look as good as any of these figures that are ahead of him. I really don't. I think that these other figures are going to look much better on the shelf. He's a good figure. But I don't think it's like this S tier figure to me. S tier character, but the figure I don't think is like S tier.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
It's good. It's good.
Damn, Thrawn didn't even make it in the top 5. Damn.
Yeah, dude.
All right, what am I gonna do here? Ladies and gentlemen?
You're gonna do what you have to. Do it.
Do it.
I know what you're gonna do here. I can guarantee you I know what you're gonna do. Oh, I thought it was either her or Shin, to be honest with you. I think it's either gonna be Ahsoka or Shin for you next year. Clinton, some of that has some of that.
Shin's
Okay.
next. Shin's out of the top 5 for me.
Wow.
Shin is out of the top 5, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I really don't blame you. That's how good this line is. Is that
Dude,
Shin is
Shin?
6th?
Great figure. The figure's probably going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Shin has not proven nearly enough to me of all these characters to be worthy of being a top 5.
Yeah, but she looks cool.
Balin better than Shin in the show.
Well, I'll agree with that because
Balin in the top 5 for me. He did it. Ray Stevenson did enough for the role and like representation of the character, and that just that character overall that character had some presence and like a factor for the show. You know what I mean? Like this is one of the best parts about the show was seeing him, in my mind, in my opinion, having him be this character and like where his character's going. So that's why he's worthy of top 5 for me. Shin just barely missed, man. It's tough. It's tough out here.
Yeah, I mean, I respect it though. That's how tough it is. It's tough. All right, next for me, I don't have an Ahsoka yet, but there is another version that you can get.
Sorry, Tristan, bro.
I'm gonna go. Man, this is
tough, dude. Top 5 is crazy.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go with. I'm probably gonna put Ahsoka next, simply because there is another version I could get if I really needed an Ahsoka that would still look okay. But I still think this Ahsoka figure is gonna be just absolutely insanely good.
Damn, dude, you're about to put Sabine up in your top 3. This is crazy. I think I know your top 4.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course you know my top 4. That's all that's left.
No, I'm saying I think I know the order what they're going to be.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. All right, man. I can't believe.
Yeah, it feels wrong. I feel like Ahsoka should be higher.
Saying Ahsoka below Shin, dude. Like Shin is a cool character. Don't get me wrong, but like she hasn't proven anything yet.
I know, but man, like we've never gotten a Shin.
That's fine, but like, dude, this is Ahsoka, man. This is Ahsoka. This is crazy. Like, this is such an important character. Oh man,
I know, but we talked about this. We talked about you got to take everything into account. I could be happy getting that Mandalorian Ahsoka. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that this is the version for the show, but I'm just saying these other characters we haven't had one of yet at all. And I see us getting more Ahsokas down the line. Like I see us getting a ton more Ahsokas. Dude, you were about to put Ahsoka behind Chopper. Until the chat made you realize what you were doing. Man.
I'm putting Sabine right there. Sabine number 5. Sabine number 5, man. Sabine's very so. Like I was saying, Sabine, fine. Like I get the gripes about her in the show. But Sabine for me is a very like critical piece to like Rebels characters as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I was going solely based off the show, I would think different. But like she is like a huge part of the Rebels crew, so she's worthy of top 5 for me. And then I would like Chopper. Honestly, like I'm putting kind of Chopper and Shin close because like the main thing is like Chopper is a droid. I think that's like the one piece we didn't really see much of him in the show from a Rebels. This is where it's just tricky, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chopper has proven more to me than Shin Hati. That's facts, man.
Yeah, you're making a good point.
Like,
you're making a good point.
Shin is cool and like a cool character. Don't get me wrong, but Chopper has Chopper a lot more. You know, there's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
Ooh, top 4.
Top 4. I'm gonna say next for me.
Thank you, bro.
I think I'm going to put Shin next.
Shin number 4?
I believe so, yes. Yeah. Because Shin, I'm very excited for Shin, but yes, in terms of like when putting everything into consideration, I mean, I'm actually thinking about switching Ahsoka and Shin here, to be honest with you. The more you brought up some really good points here.
Switching Ahsoka and Shin?
I think as much as I love Shin and want Shin, I could literally get the Ahsoka and that could represent the whole line. So I got to put Ahsoka above Shin. I just think it's the right thing to do. So let's switch those.
I think it's the right thing to do.
I do, because I don't have an Ahsoka yet, so I'm really hyped.
I can't believe you have literally one of the best villains in Star Wars behind Shin Hati, bro. Grand Admiral Thrawn behind Shin Hati is absolute madness. I can't. I
man.
can't, dude.
Hey,
Oh,
collect
that's
carefully.
wild.
Collect
Hey,
carefully.
collect
you know what I'm saying?
carefully, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's just, man, just
Clinton brought up a good
great.
point. I have Thrawn already, so there is a little bit of that. Like the hype isn't where having him makes it less. Does that make sense? Like he's kind of right about that.
Anticipating the other figures, what
Yeah.
they're gonna look like, and you know what
Yeah.
Thrawn is.
But Thrawn would have been in one of these two spots regardless. Like that's how strongly I feel about the top
Damn,
4 or
bro,
5
Shin
here.
Hati ahead of Grand Admiral Thrawn. That's
Dude, Shin
wild.
Hati, dude. Shin Hati
I
is
can't
a must-have, bro.
I can't believe you just had that justification for putting Ahsoka in front of Shin, but not Grand Admiral Thrawn. Literally freaking Thrawn, dude. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel good about this though. I
I know what you're gonna order these next ones.
Yeah, I know what you're about to do here. But I won't spoil it. I feel like I know what you're.
Next is going to be Ahsoka.
Yeah,
Number 4.
I felt like that was going to be
Yep.
there. Yeah.
Ahsoka number 4.
The more I've thought about this.
Wait, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Darth Malgus Emperor says, I'm so lost by the layout of these lists. So this is going in order. Like this is top to bottom, like 1 through, 15. So this is like best to first to last. Mine's like this, first to last. It's just in a different here. You know what I should do is maybe like, actually, I don't know if I can now. Oh no, but it's going to move everything. You get what I'm saying. There you go.
Yeah. The more I thought about this, in the video I did, I believe I didn't have this. I had this character just a little bit higher, I think. But when I think about Ahsoka, when I think about Rebels, I have to order it this way, even though I am extremely, extremely hyped for this. I think it's like future Grail, just because this is probably the only time we're going to get this character. But I'm putting Balin next. Because when I really think, because when I really think about like, and again, I know you're saying like, well, how is he ahead of Ahsoka then? I get that. But a lot of the weight is Ray Stevenson's performance. This is probably the only time we're getting it. Yeah. But he can't be higher only because, like, I feel like, this is Ahsoka. This is technically kind of Rebels. So you got to have, for me, it's like the top 2 have to be. And again, I get it. I don't have Ahsoka number 1 or number 2. I get it. But,
yeah, I mean, then we're like, that's why I say, like, the arguments, you can make counterpoints to what we're talking about, too. You know?
I mean? For sure. For sure. But yeah, Balin number 3 for me. Super hyped for that figure. Cannot wait. Absolutely 10 out of 10 figure, hopefully, when you get it in hand. It looks incredible.
I'm also going to go Balin 3.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Balin 3 for me. Basically everything you mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel good about the character, his performance, and, like, obviously really sad that Ray Stevenson passed. And, like, it's just, he brought so much to that character. And I thought, like, he just played the character perfectly, what they're trying to portray and where that character is headed has me really excited going into season 2. It's a good enough character, and he has such high importance that they're going to recast the character. I feel like that's when, like, that, like, he's gonna leave his mark for sure on the character, because when you recast, that means that the character has something really, in my mind, it has, like, the character has something really important left to do. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Balin for sure. And the figure, dude. The figure, would I rank this way top 3 if I didn't see what the figure looked like in final? I don't know, because that figure, dude, that, like, release of the figure looks damn good.
Oh, it does. It looks incredible.
Damn good.
Yeah.
It might end up being one of the best Star Wars figures.
Yeah.
Malcolm's ever Sabine over Balin, I'm done.
Well, you're really not going to like this next part then.
No.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, no.
Hey, let's go. Sabine number 1, baby.
My
Let's go.
God.
Let's go. Hair number 2.
Hey, dude.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. All right. So I think Hera actually has the potential to be the best looking figure this whole line. Like, this is the one that, like, on my video, I had like number 5. The more I think about it, the more I see like proto images of it. I definitely think that this is like, going to be incredible. But dude, Sabine for me, I just love the character Sabine. I love this version of the character. I know a lot of people didn't like her in season 1. I totally get it. Like, it's just preference. I really like the performance. I agree with some of the writing stuff on it as well. but I love the versatility. I love the Mandalorian look / Jedi look. I think that the colors on her suit and her helmet pop really well.
I'm building your hype up. I'm giving you more hype.
No, but I just think for me, it's like Sabine is number one for me. I really am extremely hyped for this figure. And yeah, dude, I just can't wait. I would be okay with, like, if you told me I could only get one figure from this line, it would be hard to pick between Sabine and Hera. But since I just feel like you could put, like, again, helmet on, helmet off, Jedi look with the saber, Mandalorian look with the blasters. I just love her armor. I don't know, man. I just big fan of the character. So number one for me.
Dang, Sabine number one, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't knock Sabine being like top 3, even like number 1, man. Sabine's a really good character. There's a lot of people who really love Sabine. Damn, number 1 of the line, dude.
I just love, yeah, dude. It's just because I love Sabine the character. Like, I hear what everybody says on the show version. I get it. It's preference, but I personally liked the character. There was only one issue I really had with the character, the whole Ezra, like when she finally found Ezra, like that kind of bothered me.
That should have been a way more emotional moment than
it
was, right?
Yeah,
I agree.
And but I truly think this figure is just going to be absolute masterpiece figure. Like, I really think if they do it right, like the versatility of it, and just getting a Sabine with your display, man, I just feels like going to be so cool. Like, you know, when I think of Rebels, I mean, I really do think of Sabine when I think of Rebels, personally.
Sure.
I just think of that character. So, yeah, I know, I'm interested to see, I think I know what you're going to do here, but I'm interested to see what you're going to do here.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking something in the group because I want to pull up some other people's rankings in here. Okay. I am going to rank my number 1 figure, the Ahsoka line. Hera's number 1 for me.
Wow, let's go. Wow, I thought it would be Thrawn.
Number 1, dude. Yeah. I think Thrawn is definitely worthy of top 3 for sure, and top 2, like that. Just overall, when I'm thinking of top, like these top 2, I'm thinking of like everything that you get, right? So like importance of character, how the figure turned out. And it's hard because I know we don't have these figures yet, right? Like, this could be a disaster if Hera freaking has like a huge downgrade. That will suck if Hera has a downgrade. You know what I mean? But I think like the one sculpt, like the one head sculpt that jumped out to me the most from this entire line was Hera. So I think figure wise, the figure is going to be amazing. Head sculpt. I think this is probably the best head sculpt in the entire line. And then Hera, just a great character going through all of Star Wars Rebels. Just an amazing character. Thrawn is up there too. It's really tough. It's really, I mean, you really can't go wrong with top 5 of this. I mean, for yours it's top 6 because
top 6.
I still can't believe Thrawn is underneath Shin Hati, but that's okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, baby, Shin Hati, man.
Dude, Shin's gonna be an amazing, and I'm like, Shin is gonna be. If we're just talking from a figure perspective, like Shin has the potential to be a easily top 5 figure, like in a like from a figure perspective of how it's going to turn out, how it's going to look. I think she's going to look awesome, right? She's like kind of an original design. Her armor is really cool. Like the head sculpt is great. She's got a really unique look with her hair. Like, it's going to be a very, very cool figure to have. So from a figure perspective, I would say figure perspective, she's probably going to crack top 5, but just overall, everything all encompassing. This is how I'd rank it. I could even say, like, you know what? Can I make a change?
Yeah, absolutely.
I gotta put Chopper over Shin Hati, dude.
Yeah. I like to move Chopper up as well. I want to put Chopper back. I want to put Chopper back up above Marok.
You keep switching. Chopper was behind young Ahsoka at one point.
I do agree though. I feel like the reason I'm keeping Enoch ahead of him is because like I just think that Enoch looks so badass. But in terms of a character, obviously I put in a lot of thought into like, you know, again, y'all got to remember in the chat too, like this has a lot of variables, and honestly, this could probably change next week. Okay, so I will say though that Sabine is my number one and will stay my number one for this show or for this line. But yeah, dude, I mean, again, that when that Ahsoka gets released, I mean, I don't have an Ahsoka yet, so there's part of me that wants to move Ahsoka up into the top 2 or 3 as well. But it's just this how strong, this is how strong this line is, man.
Yeah, she's gonna be also her head sculpt. The combat head sculpt, like this one's okay. I think it's good, which I'm gonna try to mod my old one and put that one on my old one. But like the just like her main look is really, really nice. I think like they really got it right with that sculpt.
Yeah.
There you go. There you have it, folks.
Yeah.
There you have it.
I think we did good. Here. Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick. You got like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. Real quick. I want to stop this. I want to go to this. And I want to pull this up. Oh, shoot. Why isn't it letting me? Hold on. Okay, let's pull up the group because I want to get to some comments. So I put this in here that we were going to rank this. This is in the Facebook group. We got a bunch of comments on here. It's actually really,
nice.
Really awesome. A lot of people put their rankings in here. So I just said, post your rankings in the comments below and we'll talk about it a little bit because I want to go through like kind of what some people thought. And just like, we don't have to go through the entire list of everybody, but I wanted to just kind of, if you see anything that kind of sticks out, especially like in the top, I feel like in the top, maybe if you find like some outliers, maybe in the bottom or the top that you think, here, you know what? Can I zoom in? Let me do that. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me do this. Let me do this. Hold on.
Are you going to do a little zoom in, huh? There we go.
Actually, here, why don't I just do this?
Nice. That's good right there.
I'll just take it off the page.
Yeah.
Okay. A few more comments. Okay, there we go. So we got David.
Thrawn number 1.
Yeah. Oh, David's got Hera too. So Hera, Ahsoka, Sabine, Thrawn. Any ones that stick out to you in this list? I feel like, I mean, like this is
David's got a good list. Yeah, I feel like David's got a really good list.
I feel like we're gonna see Hera, Ahsoka, Sabine. Like, I feel like a lot of these Rebels characters are gonna be in the top. And
that's the thing. Yeah.
I don't remember like everybody's list, but I think like the outliers are like Baylan and Shin are either like really high up or then they just like drop down because people don't really care too much.
And that makes sense if exactly, that makes sense if you didn't really like the Ahsoka show and you want the characters for like a Rebel, just a straight up Rebels display. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, this is pretty like nothing really stands out too much for me here. A lot of people are gonna have Death Trooper, Night Trooper down at the bottom, and I think the Mando Commander racks. Dennis has Thrawn number 1, dude. Thrawn is number 1. It's crazy. That's a really popular one. Baylan, another top for Baylan. Anything that sticks out to you here on this one? Chopper
number 4, man. Chopper.
Sorry.
Chopper number 4 on Dario.
You're sorry. Okay, you're on. I'm sorry. I went to. I was looking at this one. I'm sorry. I scrolled down too far. Yeah, so this is like a point, like Chopper ranked 11, and then Dario has Chopper ranked 4.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it kind of goes to where like, do you really need a Chopper because you're trying to do this display? Like, I get it because Chopper would be lower if it was just based on what I think is going to be the best looking figures. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think this is a trend that I'm seeing too. So Hera, Ahsoka, Sabine, Thrawn, Ahsoka, Hera, Sabine, Hera, Thrawn, Sabine. Like Hera, Thrawn, Sabine, and Ahsoka are gonna like be in the top relatively often. I think that's one like main trend that I saw.
Yeah, I'm glad seeing Sabine getting the love on the Facebook group here because based on our chat tonight, it seemed like there wasn't a whole lot of love for Sabine tonight.
Yeah, Sabine kind of mid tier. Mike ranked her kind of mid. Yeah. Sabine. But Enoch way down low, 13. He ranked
Dang,
Merrock
bro,
and
come
the
on,
Mando
bro.
Commando above
Come on.
Enoch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point by Clinton. I'll just read it on the screen here. But yeah, these lists show the differences in why people collect for sure. And this line is like, I wanted to do this too because like this line, like I said, it kind of like goes across time periods within Star Wars, right? So
that's what I was gonna say. That's a testament to how good and deep this line is that there's this much variation on it.
Yeah,
like it really is. That just shows you how good the line is.
Yep. Eric has Anakin as his number one.
Wow, that's awesome.
Anakin.
See, that's what I love, man. That somebody like that's somebody's number one, you know?
And then again, like Ahsoka, Sabine, Hera, Thrawn. A lot of people have Balin up high. Like Mike had Balin up at number 3. Eric, Balin number 3. I feel like a lot of people put Balin up pretty high. Sean says Merrick and Balin tied. That's the list. That's it.
But that's cool, man. That's cool if like those are the only two you want. Like Merrock getting some love, dude.
Merrock. Yeah, Safe will being funny on that one. Robin had Thrawn, Hera, Sabine, Ahsoka, Chopper. So like all these Rebels
see, that's a Rebels list
top,
right
man.
there. Yeah, exactly. That's a Rebels list.
And
all
then
day.
Balin Shin. Like I think that's a really common thing I saw. Yeah, just all the Rebels and then Balin Shin to follow. The bottom is pretty similar to kind of how ours was. So this one, like Andreas put, based on my wants and my current collection. So Balin and Shin top 2.
Nice, man.
Top 2.
Sabine number 9, bro. Anakin 13. That's interesting, man.
Yeah, young Ahsoka number 12. That's an interesting one too, I feel like.
Yeah.
Nomar, I love the effort, bro. Thank you so much, Nomar.
Yeah.
With the emoji next to each one. Enoch, Sabine number 11.
Dang, bro. Nomar. All right, I respect it,
man.
Nomar. I respect it though, man.
Dang, Ahsoka.
It's a good list.
Ahsoka the white. I love this, man. Ahsoka the orange and Ahsoka the white. That shit got me when I first saw it. But Anakin number 3. That's crazy.
Trying to see if anybody's gonna have if anybody else is gonna have Sabine number 1.
Shin and Balin. You might be the only one, dude. Shin and Balin. Top 2 for Nam. Then Hera, then Chopper. So you get that companion piece, right? Enoch, dude. Enoch's getting some. Got a number 12 right here. Got number 13 right here on Enoch, man.
Enoch looks so good, man.
Not getting any love.
Yeah.
Safely, here's my real list. Okay, Shin and Balin, first and second, man.
Yeah, dude.
Dang.
Merrock the GOAT, bro.
Merrock the GOAT, but ranked number 5.
Dang, bro. Hera and Chopper 11.
That's
bro.
wild. And then he just says,
Dang,
I don't
Safel.
care, Night Trooper, and I don't care.
But that's what's so cool, man, is like just the differences of opinion on this, dude. That's wild and cool at the same time.
Howard, Hera, Thrawn, Sabine. Hold on, this is like, where's mine at? Hera, Thrawn, Balin. I'm Hera, Thrawn, Balin. And then Ahsoka, Sabine. Sabine, Ahsoka. I had Ahsoka and then Sabine. And then Chopper. Or no, then Shin and Chopper. His was very, very close to mine in the top.
Yeah.
But Merrock down low. Enoch down low.
Yeah.
Robert, Balin, and Thrawn. That's it.
Nice. Balin,
Brandon,
Shin, Ahsoka.
Balin, dude, there's a lot of top Balin Shins, man.
Yeah, dude.
Top Balin Shins.
Thomas has got Sabine number 2. I'm waiting. We'll see if she gets up to number 1 on somebody's.
Sabine 2. Ahsoka number 1.
That's a good list. That's a really good Rebels list right there.
Chopper.
It's a really good
11.
Rebels list.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn,
Chopper being 11.
See, James, if I'm only getting 3, Balin, Shin, and Thrawn. People really love Balin and Shin, man. In the show.
Yeah. Super Commando number 1 on Reese's, man.
Dude, this is the Mall Fiend, bro.
That's right. That's right. I didn't realize that at first. Okay, that makes sense.
Anything else? Super Commando. That's it. Number 1. He's gonna be the only
I didn't
one
realize
that number 1.
Yeah, that's awesome.
James, young Ahsoka last.
Wow, James.
Got some outliers on some of these lists, man.
Yeah, dude.
Sabine kind of middle. Now you're looking for a top. Sabine. Alex, I'm so sorry, bro. I don't know the numbers. I'm so sorry, dude.
Dang, dude, that's dedication right there, though.
That's some dedication, but the TMS is in there. I'm sorry, bro.
Ahsoka,
Mark
Thrawn.
finally ended up doing this after this was posted for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Mark, Ahsoka number 1. Thrawn, Balin, Hera, Sabine. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
pretty good list. Chopper number 11 though, dude. Chopper
Yeah.
below Enoch and Marok, dude. Enoch, Merrick. No.
I
no
get
way,
it though.
dude.
If you're just talking
way,
about
dude.
the figure, I mean, it's around the same price. I mean, I get it if you're just talking about the quality of the figure, or
Yeah.
like, you know, I do
Sure,
get
yeah,
that.
it's hard. It's hard to
Yeah.
hard to pick a droid, man. That's it.
But
That's
in terms
all
of
them.
importance and Rebels, you know, was that it?
That's it, man.
Nobody had Sabine number 1.
Nobody has to be number 1. You're the only one, dude. Congrats.
That's all right. I saw Sabine. It's because
Wait, sorry, I just muted you. What?
I said I've been seeing Sabine on a lot of top 3s on that list, which is nice, dude. A couple people in the chat, I won't name names, but after me for that. They're going after me. So it's nice to see that I'm not alone with the love for Sabine.
Yeah, dude. Sabine's great, man. I don't knock you at all for having her number 1. Great character.
Yeah, and Hera, and I think Hera, like, look, I just think that figure is gonna look so good. Just there, it's such a unique looking character already. But like, I'm with you, man. The sculpt looks great. Mary Elizabeth Winstead's performance, it's just gonna look good, man. And again, you know, for me, that's why I had her and Sabine. I think that just the colors, like the orange on Hera, the purple and all that on the armor on Sabine. Like, I just think it's, you know, the purple hair. I just think it's going to look really, really good. Like that whole display, dude, when you get the Ahsoka stuff next to each other is going to look so awesome.
I agree, dude. And I think also it's really nice getting like you mentioned, you know, the variation, but then Hera like being also like a non-human type character, you know what I mean? Like anytime we get different species and stuff like that in Star Wars is always really cool. So hopefully they do more
And dude,
more
I
like
just
that.
want to point out one more time, like the respect I'm giving Grand Admiral Thrawn. He's by himself right there. You see what I did there, Steve?
Yeah, dude.
He's by himself, bro.
Yeah, top 6 respect, bro. I got it.
But but again, that's what's so interesting is if we just did a list on like if we're ranking it by who can stand on their own the best, Thrawn would have been way up there because you could just have Thrawn. Balin and Shin are more like, I feel like they're a tandem. Hera and Chopper a tandem. Sabine, I think, could stand on her own really well. I think that Ahsoka can as well. Enoch has to have Thrawn. So it's just, you know, it's one of those things too. You know, young Ahsoka and Anakin, I think, pair really well. So that's what's cool about the line, dude. There's different ways to collect it where if you can't go all in on it, there's ways to collect it and really like still get a great display for the show. Wow. Now that would have been number 1 on my list. They do a 6 scale version of this. My God.
I had to show myself as Grand Admiral Thrawn for anybody who missed it on Wolfpack Wednesday for Halloween.
But dude,
Had to
I think
bring
this
it up,
ruined it
man.
for me. I think this is what made it number 6, Steve, because I saw
What
this
you
version of the
mean,
character.
bro?
No, I saw this version of the character and I said, "Oh, that's the one I want. This is the version
Oh, this is the one
that I want on my
Thank you, bro.
display." Yeah.
Thank you. Look at this. Look at this tailoring. Look at this head sculpt. Look at this real hair, real human hair right here.
Dude, crazy you didn't put red contacts in
I
though.
looked for him. I couldn't really find him. Also, like, long story short, my eyes don't do very well with contacts.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is me. This is me, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do we want to? Oh, let's pass on caustic plastic because I know you talked about that a lot already in depth. I talked about it a little bit on Wednesday, so we can pass. I know maybe we can touch on some of that next time because I do want to talk about once caustic plastic starts showing some more stuff we're doing. We should have a conversation about that because I kind of want to pick your brain a little bit. I just know it's already getting late.
Yeah, we can
and,
definitely. Yeah, they'll probably have some more. They'll probably have some more stuff announced too. I would imagine like before the end of the year as well.
Yeah, they're doing some really cool stuff, man. They're
Yeah.
doing some really cool stuff. I'm following. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, man.
It's very cool. But yeah, sorry, we're out of time basically.
Yeah, it's a good stream though, man. It's 3 hours.
Great show.
by.
Great
Yeah.
show. Great show, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody in the chat. Sorry I couldn't get to a Grand Admiral Steve needs a figure, dude. That would be cool. I should make myself a chiss and actually that would be really cool. Get a head sculpt. That would be crazy. But yes, thank you everybody. And Justin, thank you. It was good to have you back after a few weeks. I'm glad you're doing well, man. And congrats again on 500 subs on the YouTube, guys. Make sure you go check him out. His description is his link is in the description as always. Thank you to everybody who super chatted tonight. Holy smokes. Yeah, we got a good amount of money for this. I think close to $100 probably.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody who donated, including you, Justin. Thank you so much. It's gonna go towards a great cause. So, like I said, really looking forward to that. It's just something really cool that I wanted to do. So, thank you all for contributing and giving back. Yeah, giving back and helping make a kid's Christmas. I think that's so cool. So, I really appreciate that. Justin, what do you have coming up on the show? And then we'll wrap up, get out of here. What do you have coming up on your show, on your channel? Plug away.
Yeah, just real quickly, Casual Fridays every Friday night, 9 o'clock Central. Gonna have that this upcoming Friday. Again, anytime there's some announcements or releases, I'll probably do a quick live or a video on it. So I'm kind of waiting to see what comes out. I don't have a video lined up for this week yet. If nothing drops or there's no news, I'll definitely have a video. But yeah, just basically kind of keep an eye on that, because anytime that there's some announcements or news, I'll probably at the minimum have a video that I'll release about it. And then check me out on Friday nights for the Casual Friday live stream. We had a blast this last one. You can check the replay tier list on all the Halloween candy. Again, I know Halloween's over, so the hype on it was kind of a, it was better when it was like, Halloween still, but we still had a blast with it. So yeah, just check that stuff out, and appreciate all the support. So
yeah, dude, keep up the awesome work over on your channel, dude. You're doing awesome stuff, man.
No, really thanks, cool man. Stuff. I appreciate that.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Nick said they updated the banner. No Cal. Sad. Sad. Very sad. Well, this gives us some hope at least. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's have some hope. What do I got? I don't really have much right now. My collection is in shambles right now. This all looks really good. I have a lot of work I need to do. So collection tour, I don't really know when that's going to happen. We'll see. But yeah, I might end up going. You can always check me out Wolfpack Wednesdays over on Jedi Knights Watch channel with those guys. And then if something drops or there's another release or something throughout the week, I might hop on and do a live stream or something. To talk about that briefly. So yeah, you can always catch me on those. Hit that notification bell so you are alerted when I go live, because those ones are random. So, and then otherwise next Sunday be back. We will be back, and I think that's it. That's it. Great show, man. Any last words?
No, thank you to everybody. Yeah.
I should not have found this.
Donations and stuff. That's awesome. And yeah, thanks for everybody watching. 40 still in the chat, man. 3 hours in.
Yeah, appreciate you
really
guys.
Appreciate it.
Yes, please hit that like button on your way out, guys. And until next time, collect carefully. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire.